all of that in mind, we're going to put a marker right here for our awesome archivist.
Explosion!
You done? Oh.
A lot of static get.
Yeah,
Please stand by.
that was the longest explosion yet. Jeez.
Whew.
Right,
That
so
was.
for those of us who can still hear, we need
You'll
to
have
know
to-
that.
Yeah, you'll have to bear with us a little bit, as it seems that either be the auxiliary cord or the mixer itself, correct?
I think I fixed it.
That's the speculation, yeah.
Can you
Did
guys hear
anyone
me?
else? Yep.
There
now
you
we
are.
can.
Yes,
I
was gonna
think I
say-
fixed it.
Okay.
you are
Yay.
so quiet though.
I'm quiet?
There you
There
go.
you
That's
go.
better.
Yeah, now you're good.
We're good? We're sorted?
Yeah, you're set.
Everything's
You're
fine?
good.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think I fixed it.
No more
Yay.
no more explosions. Please.
Hopefully. So, I put a marker in already while Gamzee was shouting explosions, letting our archivist know we're getting into the game. I'm going to tab over to the screen, and we're going to pick up right where we left off, namely, Connie.
Oh dear.
I need you to make a death save, please.
Okay.
Oh god, right out the gate. Oh no. I wasn't ready.
Oh.
Let me grab some stuff for you guys. This. Where is... There it is. Boop.
We have more ways of healing than just Connie, right?
Yes.
What?
Okay, so Connie has rolled her death save. We fade in on the upper floors of Troll Skull Manor, and here we see... I've forgotten your actual... Like, your name is Connie Seargate, but what's your other name?
Gambleson.
We see Connie Gambleson on the floor next to a very dead pile of flesh that formerly looked like a treasure chest. We see a window more busted than it was previously, and several boxes scattered around the room. We see Brayden and Salcom ready for battle, just having landed the killing blow on the Mimic. And I believe someone has a healing potion?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to run up and give Connor your healing potion?
Yeah.
What type
I
of
was
healing
gonna
potion is it?
It is a regular, so it's
44 plus 4. Yes, indeed.
I was gonna cast Healing Hands or whatever it is.
I won't refuse both.
Cure wounds.
Well, oh yeah, if you're
You do
gonna
not
cast,
have time to discuss. If you discuss, she's making another death save.
Am I already out of rage? Is my question.
No.
Okay, then I can't
Combat
do things.
just ended.
then I'll use my potion.
Yeah, you need like
That's
a
6 seconds
you need
round, yeah.
yeah you need like a bonus action to come out of your rage, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, so go ahead and roll 44 plus 4. Mark off your potion. Let's get Connie back up.
Plus that heal might come in handy later.
Yes.
Primarily for Rockham, probably.
So, Connie, you are awake on the floor with 15 hit points, covered in ichor.
I'm okay.
You good?
Ow. I'm okay. Yeah.
The camera immediately pans down, flies out the window down on the street, where we see Rockham kind of like standing, hugging his knees in a almost perfect circle of viscera.
Yeah,
You look like hell, boy.
I feel like hell.
About this point, Embrick and Avi like run up to you. Embrick is sweaty from the forge. His shirt's around his waist. He's like pulling it back on as he runs up to you. But Avi is quicker, and Avi runs up to you. And immediately, he's so distraught, he's speaking primordial. He's just like,
Oh no.
he's just like,
Yeah, I have no idea
like
what he's saying.
grumbling at you that sounds like crashing waves and flowing water. But by his tone and the look on his face, he's basically like, my little boy, what's wrong with you? Like that type of thing.
Yeah.
He comes up And Avi is going to... He's got a +7 to his medicine, too. I think he's going to very quickly... So he's going to roll with disadvantage. He's going to roll with disadvantage to see if he knows what happened. He will probably still get this. Yes. Okay, so even with advantage, he rolled higher than Rockham can get. So... And then I'm going to mark off another spell for him. Actually, he's going to cast this at a higher level. Boop. And you get a level 2 level 2 cure wounds for 10 healing. 10 points of health back to you, Rockham. As he's just like puts his hand on your chest, you feel damp briefly and a little bit chilly, and then you feel much, much better. And then, as you come back to yourself, Embrick is saying to Avi, I'm aware of that, but I don't think he can understand you.
I wipe some blood from around my eyes, because I'm probably covered in it at this point. And I just point toward the building the best I can, say, they're still fighting at the top floor.
So you say that, you don't hear anything. There's just silence now.
Yeah.
I mean, are you sure his ears wouldn't be ringing still?
I mean, that's fair. So you say like they're still fighting at the top, and I think Avi starts running, and over his shoulder he says, I think he says something in Primordial. Because again, he's still distraught. So Embrick nods, and he looks at you, Rockham, and he says, "Can you walk?"
I'll look down to my legs I'm standing on.
Right.
Mostly.
Sit down. And he turns and he starts running back towards the shop.
Yeah, I'll find I don't know if there's a curb or a barrel or something.
Yeah, you're sitting like you fell on the curb, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Well, not fine. You know what I mean. You sit down.
I'm alive.
So, everybody upstairs, you hear a crash from downstairs. Caro starts barking his head off. And then you hear running footsteps on the stairs.
I mean, after
Panic! Ah!
Stockham's mind immediately is going to close the door and hold it.
Oh, jeez.
We've had enough fighting. So, I mean, he's got 3 injured friends in here.
Okay.
His default.
Get
his
the word out.
I mean, Lawrence is still in good shape. He'd probably take point at the top of the stairs.
Okay. You take point at the top of the stairs. You see, on the middle floor, because you guys are up on you guys are on the 4th floor.
Right.
So, from your position on the top of the stairs, from not the 3rd floor, but the 2nd floor, you hear... You speak Primordial, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you hear Master Avi trying desperately to get Caro to stop biting him.
Oh, jeez. And, at that point, Lawrence would be coming downstairs. Just...
So you... Okay, so you come downstairs. Do you tell your friends?
They'd probably hear me yell for Master Avi.
Okay. So you come downstairs to find Caro has... Is Caro male or female?
I think male, but I'll double check.
Okay. Caro has Avi by the waist of his pants. Has Avi by the waist of his pants, like the suntan lotion commercial. All 4 paws, on the hardwood floor, trying to... And Avi is just going, I'm here to help! I'm not... Ugh. And he sees you come down the stairs, and he looks at you like, dog.
Can I run down after?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I've got no animal handling skill, really. Not compared to Rock, but it'd be Caro heal.
Okay, make an animal handling check.
How far away?
Bold of you to assume.
How far away? What?
How far away is the doggo?
Avi is just coming up the 2nd flight of stairs, so on the 3rd floor.
No, I mean in terms of feet.
From you?
Because I'm coming down.
I don't know. 20, 30 feet?
Okay. In that case,
So probably right on the third floor.
So you're like, Caro heal, and Caro pulls harder. And I'll be like stumbles backwards.
At that
Carol,
point,
relax, and I cast Animal Friendship.
Okay, you cast,
Oh, that
you cast
works.
Animal Friendship. Does Caro get a save?
Wisdom save.
Okay, Brightwing, can you make that save for Caro, please?
The wisdom is a +1.
God, my throat. One
Now,
moment.
mute when you do that.
There we go. Much better.
So, yeah, so what's your save, Connie?
It's 14.
Okay, Caro passes.
I mean,
Great.
Lawrence is still advancing. Just
Right.
Try not exactly bat Caro away,
So-
but help Master Avi to their feet.
Right.
Pause. We pan back down. Rock. You're sitting on the stoop, like, holding your head. Fucking, Embrick runs past you. He's got a shield strapped to his back. He's got a chainmail hauberk on, and a scimitar in each hand.
Oh
And
my
he's
God.
running like a
Sounds about right.
fucking Jedi. Like, you know how Anakin runs
Damn.
with the swords out at his side?
Yeah.
Like, Embrick is just doing that.
That is borderline intimidating, not gonna lie.
What
bad,
do
but
you
it
do?
I think he kind of sees that, and knowing he can't just sit here and do nothing while his friends might be still be in danger, he's gonna like push up on one of his ribs that's not entirely in place and like start to get up with one of his
You've been
blades.
magically healed. Your ribs are in place.
Okay, yeah, he like nurses the wound a bit, but still gets up using one of his blades and goes to follow after.
Okay, so you're advancing. You hear the door slam open again from downstairs, and more running footsteps, heavier.
I mean, Sockham's on the charge now.
Okay. I mean, you see Avi.
I mean, if we're hearing the doors slam again and heavier footsteps, if Master Avi's here, Lawrence is probably gonna put two and two together.
Okay.
Master Embrick, is that you?
So yeah. In, I think in like the clipped way that a soldier speaks, Embrick says, "I am. Where are you?"
Third floor, we're safe.
Okay. Immediately, the thunderous footsteps stop. And Rock, you hear Avi say, I don't suppose the young ranger is with you? The eternal fire that burns in my heart? It seems his dog is a bit of a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna make my help.
Speaking of, Sockham's gonna tell Caro to heal.
Okay, make an animal handling check.
I shouldn't be enjoying this as much as I am.
Did that go through? Oh my God, I'm so high up.
Okay. Nope, Caro does not react.
Oh, fucking bastard.
Carol, sit! And she holds her fingers up like she's got a treat.
Okay. Make an animal handling check with advantage.
I could use this drugged cheese.
You could.
You could.
If it hadn't spoiled probably days ago.
That's cheese. Does cheese
Better.
spoil? I guess it counts.
So with a wine, Caro sits with Avi's waistband still in his mouth.
Drop it.
So about this point, Rock and Embrick come up the stairs, and you guys see Embrick, dressed like a Dark Souls character.
Oh my God, you are ready for war, sir.
And Lawrence just
Caro?
looking for relief of Master Embrick. Good to see you.
He gets to the top of the
Apologies.
stairs, sheaths one scimitar, sheaths the other scimitar on his hip, and then just stands there and folds his arms.
Yeah, I'll call Caro over.
Okay, Caro lets go of Avi, comes over. Avi as dignified as he can, adjusts his pants and says,
Hey, Caro on the head.
Avi says, we heard you were under attack.
We were about like 2 seconds ago.
Oh, and is you
I've never-
wounded? Where's
I've
the
never been attacked.
Where's
What?
the little one?
Little.
Pierce.
There's
Oh, he's at class. Thankfully.
They looked like chests.
Yeah, we got attacked by steamer trunks.
Embrick in Primordial says the word mimics.
I mean, that would immediately get my attention.
And he's like moving to walk past you, and you see him draw one of his swords again.
We killed them both.
Oh, both at one time.
And Lawrence is going to let him pass because
there could be more.
we found 2. There's no
Yeah,
guarantee.
Embrick is not listening. He goes upstairs. Avi says, "You found 2. Are you sure there's only 2?"
And
And-
Lawrence is nodding right along, like, "Yep, just came to the same conclusion." And he's gonna turn and follow Embrick.
Okay.
I was under the assumption there was only 2 because when one started attacking, the other attacked, and I figure, and if there were any others, they would have attacked too. But you're probably
Yeah.
smarter than I am.
Yeah, if there was more, I'd assume they would have been taking the opportunity. Seize the initiative.
Ooze is in the basement. Mimics in the attic. That's an attic, yes?
Yeah,
More or less.
sort of.
What's
More of a
next?
storage room.
Skeletons at the closet?
Do we have
Sock'em.
closets? I'm gonna go check.
Sock'em's gonna look at the closest closet and pull out his axe, like
I mean-
squinting.
Would Lawrence have heard that?
Probably. He shouted it.
It probably would have been. Don't tempt fate, Master Avi.
So
Just right, I
Avi,
wouldn't be surprised if the entire house was trying to eat us.
Avi turns to Rockham and he says, "And another thing,
One more thing.
are you aware that gravity exists?"
It's very effective.
I should say so.
One hell of a bludgeoning weapon.
My dear boy,
Yeah, what?
They are not
wasn't
made
a-
of stone. He like gestures at the rest of you.
Mm-hmm.
Far be it from me to speak of your abilities, but Constance, or Master Koi, or the small one,
Pierce.
thank you, could not do what you did.
I'm aware. That's why I did it.
You shouldn't have been able to do what you did. I am not your mother. Please do not do that again.
Don't plan on it.
Oh boy. Congratulations, Rock. You just got adopted.
Wouldn't be the first time.
And so Aubrey just like rubs his hand and says, "Good, good. Now." And he turns to the rest of you as Embrick and Lawrence go upstairs. Are you making a habit of being monster slayers?
Well, we were just kind of exploring the rest of the house.
There are people who can do this for you. The Order of the Gauntlet,
Month.
the Watch, the Harpers, perhaps.
I mean, prefer to
He's got a
do
point.
these things.
He's got a point there.
You're just children.
We are the KnightLites.
Exactly.
The stunned silence would be the correct response
He
to
says
that.
something in Primordial that you don't know what he says. Meanwhile, upstairs, Embrick has opened the door to the battle area and is systemically stabbing the boxes with his scimitar.
That's okay.
I mean,
If there's any more wine up there, he's gonna need some sword cleaner.
and
You're
Lawrence is-
misinterpreting how hard he's stabbing.
Yeah, this is. If you've ever seen the magic show where they shove the sword through the box, it's like that.
Yeah,
Only there is no slit cut in the side.
Just enough that if it was flesh, his knife would sink in. If it was wood, it wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, and Lawrence has probably taken the other side of the room and thumping with his forge hammer.
Mm-hmm. I once did a mimic check. A GM had a room full of chests, and I was like, "There's a mimic in here. I have mold earth." So I just mold earthed the chest up to the ceiling and applied pressure. When one of them
remember you.
when one of them squeaked,
that,
I
yeah.
just slammed it the rest of the way up.
Nice.
Oh my god.
So yeah. So Avi looks at all of you and says, "Are you hurt?"
A bit, but I
Um,
think we can top us off.
Is there
I
anything
got-
Out of character.
else here?
do
Not that we
don't?
found.
Yeah, not that we found yet.
We thought it was clear until the chest showed up.
We did find some really nice stuff in the storage room, though.
And some
Good.
really rancid wine.
We found a clock. It's a big clock.
Tall thing.
So from above you, you hear Embrick say, "It's broken now.
It was broken before.
More so.
Oh.
Fell over."
Oh. Stockham's like, oh yeah.
That's fine.
But we also found a what was it? What was it? I handed something off to you, Braden.
Add a character, we should get that clock fixed and make it squeak like a mimic instead of chiming like a bird.
Oh, that's mean.
It's
That's
not a
weird.
cuckoo clock. It's a grandfather clock.
Mm-hmm.
Still, it'd be
We
funny.
can work on that.
Someone we put it in the room across the way from the store. I don't remember what it was, but it was something rather nice.
That was paperwork, is what it was.
Well, yes, but there was also
Linens?
we found fine china, didn't we?
We did.
Oh yeah.
No, you
this
didn't
way.
find fine china. You just found tableware.
Yeah.
Different.
It's like,
yeah.
yeah, he's just like, we found some tableware. It's gonna be very nice once we get this place running.
Not
I just had a thought.
my concern at the moment. What's up?
What happened to that crate I was bringing downstairs? I don't remember.
You,
You funked it down in the hallway and ran back in.
yeah.
I'm gonna go see if all that shit is broken.
It's fine.
Okay. I'll shove it
you-
off to the side somewhere.
With all due respect, Avi, I understand that's not your concern, but I'm trying to add a little positivity to the situation.
The positivity is that you're all alive.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes.
Though,
I got,
and he points at Rockham. I'm still
Humor
cross
chunks.
with you.
Just gonna raise an eyebrow.
yeah, where did you go, Rockham? I came back in the room after taking my last potion and you were gone.
Out.
I went
went
out,
out the
I went out a window.
Sockham's gonna like reach over and bap him on the head. How dare you do something I would do?
Just don't slap.
Try and move out of the way of that.
How dare you do something I would do, you fool?
Make an unarmed attack, Sockham.
Oh no. Wasn't trying to hurt him.
Don't slap, dude.
With how little HP I have right now, I'd rather not risk it.
What's your armor class?
In case we find armor class 15.
He hits you.
God damn it.
What's your strength?
My strength?
It's like 1,000,000, isn't it?
17.
So plus 3, so you take 4 points of damage.
Just- How dare you do something I would do? You're supposed
Wait,
to.
didn't you
You're
just say you
supposed
have
to be.
2 health?
I got healed, but
He
I'm
got
not
healed by
looking
Ari.
great.
He got healed for 10.
Right.
How
Let's just
dare
say
you
I
do
don't have a
something?
lot left in me.
How dare you do something I would do? You're supposed to be the smart one between us.
And it was either me and the mimic or the mimic and someone else.
Yeah, he's got a point there.
That was the only way I could think
No,
of to
he
kill him.
doesn't. You should not support this. Miss
Connie?
Seargaze.
I'm not saying it was a good idea. I'm just
Oh,
saying
it
it
was
was
a terrible
effective.
idea.
Well, you agreed with him.
The way I saw it, there was only one way to make
He
sure
points.
it stayed dead.
Avi points at Sockham. I do not sound like that.
I'm not trying. I'm not trying to sound like you right now. I'm just He's like gesturing at Rockham frantically.
Angry flail.
I agree, but I don't sound like that.
I wasn't trying to sound like you.
Meanwhile, from upstairs, Embrick says, Lawrence, my boy, while we have a moment,
Yes, Master Embrick?
have you done what I asked?
Yes, Master Embrick.
Stabs a crate. You intend to keep this place?
At current, that is the plan.
You intend to keep this place?
That I am less sure of, but for now, yes.
Sheaths he's like in the corner, he like sheaths the scimitar. You'll need all new hinges for the doors, window frames, railings for the staircases, flatware. Sounds like a journeyman's challenge to me.
And there's a bit of a smile from Lawrence at that. Just. You are, as ever, Master Embrick, correct.
Make it worthy of the steam and steel, and I will sign your papers, but I will not help you.
And Lawrence nods in understanding. He says, Yes, Master Embrick. I'll endeavor to do my best.
In the meantime, I need to go and put this hallbook back on the stand. Like preens at it.
I thought that was familiar.
I think you made this one.
And
So to walk
Lawrence
back
will-
towards the door.
Lawrence will just give a little bit of a smile, and then... So the room is clear, correct?
Yes. Well,
And,
clear.
well, everything Embrick
It
and
is as
Lawrence
clear
have
as
checked.
far as you know.
Okay. Lawrence is probably
It has been poked to the
either...
nine hells and back.
Yeah, okay. So in that case, Lawrence would probably follow Embrick out, but go into that that bedroom across the way and go back to look at the paperwork.
So Embrick goes downstairs as you do that. As Salcom is spasming, Embrick comes down. And he says,
Speaking of, I apparently punched Rockham so hard Bright got booted.
oh shit. Well, that happened. He says, well, the upstairs is clear for the moment. I believe the eternal spring of my daily happiness and I have work to return to. If you'll excuse us.
Real quick, Avi, and sorry, which of you? Who does the armor and who does the weapons?
They
Or is it
just
a mix?
they just smile at each other. Go on.
That is the Smithy equivalent of who wears the pants. You laugh, but I'm not joking.
The answer is
Yes.
Avi to both of those questions.
I'm back.
Well, in that case, she says to Avi,
But I don't think
ask
Connie
you-
knows.
well, in that case, she's like looking back and forth, like whoever would take this, she's not sure. I was hoping to ask you about a rather odd set of armor.
Embrick puts his hand up, like, wait. And Avi says, Miss Seergaze, is this truly the time or the place? Come by the steam
No,
and
but
steel when you have rested, and we can take your measures.
Okay.
We don't have any of our
are we?
equipment with us.
We're on the second floor. I
You're
can
on the
assume.
third floor.
I can assume, right?
You're on the third floor.
There's a
Open the
bed-
window.
There's a bedroom next to the staircase, right?
I believe so, yes.
Sockham's making a beeline for that bed.
It is water damaged and moldy.
Oh,
Ugh.
All the
It's
mattresses
like-
are fucked. There's no glass in the windows here. And Waterdeep is rainy. And it has been for a while.
I'd sleep on the floor before I slept on that.
Sockham like turns around, pouting like I.
And also, a long rest won't take effect yet.
Oh yeah.
Like, what, in the afternoon, yeah.
So, rest up, get yourself something to eat, and Embrick says, baklava? And Avi just like waves him off. Get yourself something to eat. Come by in the morning.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
That goes for
Thanks
any of you,
again.
if you've the coin to spare. Speaking of, when do you intend to get your savings out of our vault?
I went and got those already.
Aye, we did.
Oh, it's here?
Mhm.
Okay.
Aye.
So he says, when do you intend to make use of that money?
Hopefully
Well,
soon.
we were going to discuss what we were doing with it before Inlet points up the hand.
Yeah, we have most of the funds. It's just a matter of getting the people to work on it. And probably some licensing. to
Embrick
deal
and
with.
Avi look at each other, and in unison, they look to the upper floor, and Avi says, Lawrence, my boy.
And Lawrence is just going to wince, like, oh crap, what's my order now?
Oh, dear.
And he comes downstairs. You know, you hear the paperwork trunk shut, and he comes down. Yes, Mr. Avi.
It seems your friends want to fix up Troll Skull Manor. They'll need guild contacts.
And Lawrence's eyebrows go up, like, oh, right. You know, small bit of oh crap, right, crap.
Yeah.
just a brief bit of panic. Then, yes, Master Avi, I'll see to it.
And licensing.
Yes, Master Avi.
And Embrick, like, he does that thing where he, like, hugs Avi by way of putting his hand on his shoulder as he walks past. And then they both, turn to go.
Thanks again.
We'll be by in the morning. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
You say evening, and they glance at each other but keep walking.
and you know, Lawrence will see that glance and just, you know, get that little smile on his face, like,
Who speaks Primordial?
Lawrence does.
Is Lawrence the only one?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so as Avi's in the back, as Avi disappears from view down the staircase, you hear one of them say in Primordial, "Evening?"
And Lawrence just gets this, just sighs, like, oh boy.
It's not even noon.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days.
So they leave, and you guys are together minus Pierce and the upper floor of the Troll Skull Manor.
Meanwhile,
Apparently.
Connie says to Lawrence, guild contacts?
Yeah, what's
And-
that about?
And Lawrence nods and says, we're going to be busy for a while, and I need to go talk to people so we can get started on the renovation and the licensing.
How much is the licensing gonna cost?
250.
Ish.
Yeah, that's and that's going to be, you know, probably bare minimum.
Paper is expensive in this town.
Oh, it gets worse. The renovation's probably going to be 1,000.
Well, we've been saving up.
We have.
I mean, with what we had left with what we had left with Embrick and Avi, that was 750 right there. So
Who
And
knows? Who knows about the stipulation from Zaraj? Is that just
Only
Braden?
Braden. Aye.
Okay.
I mean,
So what do we do now?
now we get some sleep, I think.
I look outside the
Yes,
nearest window.
I favor that. I favor that. Let's head to the yawning pool.
It's. I mean, not that I'm not down for some, relaxing, but It is like noon.
Yeah, you're gonna be resting for the day and then sleeping.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
Got a bit of short rest.
In that case, Lawrence would probably head out to start.
I was gonna say Lawrence can go start that whole thing.
Hey, Braden.
He'd probably head to the Yawning Portal.
I want to grab Lawrence as he's leaving.
Why the
Just
wait?
have it-
You can totally have that conversation. Why the fuck would Lawrence go to the Yawning Portal? That's a bar.
Because it's not just adventurers that drink at the Yawning Portal, is it?
Yes, it is actually.
Okay.
That's the adventurer's bar.
Okay, my mistake.
Yeah.
I was.
No.
In that case, he'd probably just start.
You would go
Talking
to the guild offices.
Yeah, in that case, yeah, that's where he'd head.
Okay, but Rockham is gonna catch him first. So go ahead.
And just as he's about to head out the front door. Lawrence,
Yeah.
I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but how much is it to get gear repaired?
I mean, if you guys need fixing, I can.
I just
You know,
show
at
him
least
one of the
fix some
swords.
His sword is
Pretty fucked up.
fucked.
Stat-wise, it's at a -2, so
I mean, Lawrence would probably look at that, look at Rock, just go.
That feels like something
gotta
that
be
would
some
make
work.
us. That feels like something that would make a blacksmith cringe.
It's more of a you bastard, you ruined this magnificent piece of work. But you just give this resigned look like, I'll give you a small discount since you're my friends, but
Hold
I'm
hand up.
still gonna need to
no discount
work
needed.
these. You understand, if y'all pay me to fix your stuff, it's gonna come out of the rent-out fund.
It'll be coming out of my personal funds.
You made some money.
I
Okay.
don't have much, but I will soon, hopefully.
Okay.
Just looking for an estimate, I guess.
To repair a mundane item, it is 1/4 of the cost of the item and a successful tool check.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
add the total up in a little bit.
Magical
Okay.
items are much more expensive.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
not
the
magical.
enchantments are beyond me.
Yes.
You'd need to talk to like Rashal.
So if a sword is 100 gold, for example, it's 25 gold per attempt to fix it.
I'll go through my equipment while we're doing stuff and figure that out.
I mean, Lord for his part would probably look things over and say, "Total everything up. Get back to me with everything that's damaged, and we'll run the numbers. And I'll get to work."
Nod and let him leave at that point.
Yeah. I mean, Lawrence has no problem fixing his friend's shit.
So
It
where are
helps
you
keep
going,
him alive
Lawrence?
too. The guild offices, like immediately.
Okay. When you step outside, you hear the sound of hammer on anvil at the Seaman of Steel.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
yeah. I mean, Lawrence would probably poke his head over, just wanting to thank Emperor Kanavi for the help again.
They're working.
I mean, the guild contacts can wait a few hours, and I do want to, do my job.
I'm just letting you know what's going on. If you want to spend the afternoon working the forge,
And
and
the
then
guild offices aren't going to close like right at 5 or something, are they?
it's a bureaucratic position.
So
It's-
it's
it's
4:30 then.
Yeah, it's a go in the morning type thing if you work. But if you don't work,
Okay.
you didn't work today.
Yeah, and and Embrick made a good point that there's going to be a lot I have to do to help with the reno. So I will probably have to spend several days minimum to get all that banged out alongside all the other orders.
So just to clarify, you can pass that knowledge to your friends and they can do it, but right now they don't have that knowledge.
Ah, crap. Yeah, they could go without me, couldn't they?
Yeah, they just don't know what to do.
I mean, yeah, at that point it would be... Well,
right
Pierce
now,
isn't
right
here,
now the
so-
question is, are you going to the Guild offices or the Steam and Steel?
Guild offices.
Okay.
Because we go... Just, you know, they probably trust me rather than them walking in.
Okay.
'Cause I've been in Waterdeep for several years.
So that's going to take up your afternoon.
Yeah, okay.
We'll catch up with you in a minute. The rest of you, what are you doing?
Hey, Braden.
Aye.
Can you teach me how to lie?
Right now, no.
But soon.
It's like size. It's kind of a difficult skill to teach someone. You either know how to or you don't.
So, yeah, but I mean, just, like, can you try?
Aye.
Please. Sockham's gonna start giving him the puppy dog eyes.
Which don't work, probably.
It totally wouldn't work because he's like, what is it, a foot taller than Braden still?
Something like that.
So he's like looking down at him. So I imagine it would be almost kind of ominous puppy dog eyes.
Ominous puppy dog eyes, nice. So, what's the play?
I have a check I need to turn in.
Yes, you do.
Do the Harpers have a main camp?
You do not know.
I do not know. I need to go to a bar and find a Harper.
You have a place where you report.
A what? You cut out for me.
You have a place where you report.
It's the old lady all over again. It was an old lady, right? I don't remember.
Was it Mert's house?
What do your notes say?
It's happening!
Oh no.
It's happening again. Oh, no!
Here we go again.
Oh no! It's happening again!
Deja vu. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do.
Yes. I don't. Oh fuck. Where do I report?
This is like high school, the first day of the semester all over again. Some of you will get that.
Where's my class?
Exactly.
Oh crap. I feel like an idiot.
Time to go find a Harper.
And this is why you take notes.
Why does everyone keep cutting out? Why does everyone keep cutting out for me? That's like getting.
Test.
I don't know. It's really weird.
Sounds fine on my end.
Sounds fine on my end.
That's what's bugging me because it shouldn't be doing that.
Try restarting Discord.
Oh my god, I know exactly why. I do need to do that, but I have to fully restart my computer.
Okay.
But, so I'm just gonna leave it for now since you guys seem to have stopped cutting out.
Okay.
So yes, you were saying?
Yeah.
I cannot remember where the heck I'm supposed to turn in, so I need to find a hard ask.
Oh.
What's the play,
Nobody-
guys? What about the rest of you? Like, speak up.
I suppose
Well-
figure out who we need to talk to start getting the
Yeah, get
information.
the paperwork done.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's where Lawrence went.
Oh, is that where?
Mhm.
He went for the license, did he not?
No, he went for all of it.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Oh,
I thought it was
do we
just
have any
license.
pressing matters that anyone needs?
I suppose in the meantime, Braden and Connie can go see your Lavalier for the sign language classes.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember that, but
He had
Let's
a
go butter
stipulation.
What was the step?
The stipulation was you had to be gilded.
Ah,
Connie's still working on that.
I don't think we're up for another fight right now.
Yeah, no. That's a tomorrow thing.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot! What was the name of that magic guy that Rashal was trying to point us to before when we asked about magic stuff, magic items?
Didn't we visit him already?
No, we haven't. Him and the carpenter guy that they were gonna have a bust of us made from.
What?
What?
I don't remember that either.
A while ago, Kit made comment of, I believe it was Embrick, mentioned you two would make a fantastic bust, and then was talking like they were gonna have it done and told us to go talk to that guy.
Yeah, you did that. You talk. Well, you've been to that guy's shop.
But then there was a magic guy that Rashal pointed us to that we never went and visited. I think that would be a good idea.
Do you remember who that was? Because I don't.
I don't, which is my issue.
Are we sure we're not talking about the same guy?
Are you sure you're not talking about Vajra Safar?
Maybe.
Because I asked Embrick and Avi about my axe, asking like, can
And
you guys
they
make
sent
this
you to
better?
Rashal.
Right, and Rashal was like, I can't do that, but I know a guy who can.
And I don't think he told you who it was. I think
Yeah,
he just said his. I think he just said his
That's-
guild can take care of it.
That's why I don't remember. He didn't say specifically.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he said his guild can do things with it.
Right. Okay. My apologies.
Yeah. So,
I
you
mean,
want to
we
go
can
off shouting for a Harper? You can do that.
Not really.
So what do we want to do then? Or just want to wait around all day?
You can absolutely wait around all day.
So, I mean, I can work
Or
with
with
Caro
that.
and try and do some training.
Totally could.
You guys can take it easy and rest for the night.
All right.
Maybe clean up in here a little bit or something.
Yeah.
Make sure
Yeah.
there's no other.
So
Bullshit.
cleaning montage for the KnightLites.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say if I think Brendan would go over to Lavalier's shop to let's see if Zaraj was there. Ask if there was anyone that would be able to.
Okay. So cleaning montage for most of the KnightLites. Lawrence is
Aye.
off doing bureaucratic nonsense, and Brayden is going to go off and do his own thing.
I'm puppy training.
For the sake of it, make a stealth check.
Me?
Yeah, you. Connie,
Okay.
Rockham, and Sockham, what are your passive perceptions?
I have 11.
16.
Well,
Okay, so all three of you see Brayden just start to walk out the door.
Be back by bedtime.
Meet us at the place. You know the place. We both know the place.
Yes, but do you know the place?
You mean the place or the place?
Yes,
The
that
place.
one. The place.
So,
Be at the
He's
place,
already
Britton.
gone. He's already gone, isn't he?
yeah, oh, he's totally gone. Okay,
Yeah.
so dog training. Connie and Sock are doing cleaning montage.
Yeah.
Brayden is off to do a thing. Lawrence is off to do a thing. Okay, so let's take this in order. First, Connie and Sock, Constitution saving throws. Because your cleaning today was going to consist of taking trash to the dumpster.
Yeah.
That's what your
that's
cleaning is
what
going to
I'm
be. Connie, you gain a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Rock,
doing. It's not a- Oh,
doggo training.
Mhm.
Animal handling test.
Hmm.
What is your objective?
Just to get some basic training done, just to be like, I want to say basic commands, but that's not exactly very specific.
How many? Are you starting with one?
Oh yeah, let's start with one.
Okay.
And I do have inspiration for that. Stuff I
Okay.
can
Well, you're not.
use
You're
inspiration for.
either way. You're not going to get it right now. You're starting an extended test.
Yeah.
If you want to use your inspiration, you can mark one
just-
success of 4.
Okay, I'll do that.
What are you attempting to teach Caro?
Oh, heal.
Okay. Cool. So, Lawrence, you are heading out to basically the office district. You're heading to where most of the guild halls are. You've been here before. This is where you came when you first came into Waterdeep. You're like, hey, I want to get apprenticing as a smith. You came to this area, and you basically got assigned to Embrick and Avi.
Right.
So,
And we know how well that worked out. So yeah.
right. But it's a bunch of brownstones and grand guild halls, and there are some workshops here too, but it's more showrooms and like it's more of a museum crowd than a crafting crowd.
Yeah.
It's in a richer district. A lot of wealthy dwarves in this area.
Yeah. So it's nice, and there's ornate stonework. And,
Where are you trying to go?
I think probably to. So the licensing, again, question. The licensing contract is, yes, we want to get clearance to start this renovation.
No. The license and contracting is to open Trollskull Manor as a tavern.
So the reno would be first.
Yes.
Heck. I'm a dumbass because I just realized I didn't grab the rest of the cat.
Nope.
Time to
So-
run back, I guess.
Yeah.
Much more entertaining scene.
Yeah.
I'd
So
like-
montage, and then like pat.
Just
Crap! Run back.
just standing there at the desk about to get to paper. Pat, 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 pat. Aw, crap.
Yep.
Whoops. So yeah, cue short clip it of Benny Hill.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what are you doing?
Running back to get the rest of the cash off the rest of the KnightLites.
Okay, so that could be quick. That could be before Brayden leaves.
Okay, so yeah, what have you got on you, Brayden?
700.
Okay, so that put it at 1460 all told for what I'd be carrying on hand.
Mm-hmm.
How much do we need total?
1250 for the reno, and that would take 2 weeks. And the licensing contracts to reopen Trollskull Manor as a tavern.
Yep.
It was 1,000 for renovations and 250 for the licensing,
Right,
and 400 for the hidden room that none of you know about.
right. But Morris doesn't know that.
Wait, we all know about that.
No, you don't.
Zaraj presented that all.
Aye, he done it to Braden and Orcish.
Yeah, it was in Orcish.
Right. Okay. No.
Yeah.
It was in
Orcish.
Fala's shop, but not
Yeah.
not everyone was there.
Right, but he did it in common.
Nope.
I'm almost.
But not everyone was there. I don't think Lawrence was there, and I don't think Pierce was there.
Yeah, I was working, I believe.
So.
The only two that I know was there was Connie and Pierce.
Pierce was there?
Aye, Pierce was there with Connie.
I know Sock was there.
Point being, you have that additional expense if you want it.
So that would be 1650.
We lost Brad again.
That's fine.
So that'd be 1650 all told, but that would take pretty much all of it.
Connie is going to
And
put
mind you, Lawrence doesn't know about the room, so he'd be hanging on this extra cash just to be like, what's all this extra for? But that's for later. But right now, he'd have enough to go deal with getting the licensing done and getting the paperwork drawn up to get the reno started.
Mm-hmm. So you need to go to the Masons Guild. I need to know, what are you gonna build the tavern out of?
Oh shoot! I just remembered something.
What?
What?
It's an in-game thing. Just don't worry about it.
Okay.
The scale. I forgot to bring it up.
You haven't sold it yet. We'll get there. Lawrence, what are you building the building out? Because the building needs repaired.
Right. Definitely want something nice, but
Isn't there a type of wood that's by default like kind of water resistant?
Yes, but it's expensive.
yeah, like grossly expensive. Like it'd be like probably 5 times what we got
Yeah, that's fair.
because it's a specialized material.
Like, are you looking for like wattle and daub? Are you looking for wood? Are you looking for stone? Are you looking for brick?
I don't think we ever actually discussed that.
Ball's in your court. Where are you going?
Let's do wood for now. We can always re-renovate later.
You know a wood carver.
Yeah, Mr. Fellbranch, but that's
Kind of grumpy at us.
he's also still pissed at me. Last I checked.
Like, I'm surprised you want to make it out of wood, given Waterdeep's propensity for rain.
Right.
Yeah, fair. So stone would be the better option.
Stone
then.
or brick
So-
would be the better option, yeah.
But still expensive.
Of the two,
I-
brick I think would probably be cheaper.
cheaper and still fairly fire resistant, which all things considered with me, probably
Okay,
a
so-
good idea.
So you want to go to the Brick Masons Guild?
Yeah.
That's probably your first stop, I assume.
Oh yeah, because that's big freaking deal. So
So do you want to have a scene with every single guild person? Or would you be content to just make some rolls?
let's make some rolls.
Okay. So, brick exterior, you need to get the roofing done, which is its own guild. I believe it's Guild of Roofers, and it's a weird one. It's like Roofers and Longshoremen or something.
That's actually kind of neat.
You need the windows done, so you need to go to the Glass Weavers Guild. You need new furniture everywhere, including new beds. So you need upholstery and tailors and all kinds of stuff, wood carvers. You have to make the rounds to basically everyone. Be like, hey, I've inherited this property. We need stuff.
The carpenters, roofers, and plasterers are all one guild apparently.
Cool. So, my question is, are you doing tavern stuff now? Or are you doing building stuff first and doing tavern stuff another day?
Building stuff first.
Okay.
And tavern stuff later, because
Yeah.
we want the reno first and have some solid foundation.
Cool.
And
Can't have
then
a
get everything
Can't
set.
have a business without a building.
So, you are known to the Guilds of Waterdeep. You are a citizen of Waterdeep, you pay taxes, you are an apprentice in the most careful order of metal forgers and blacksmiths. So you get advantage on this check.
Okay.
Diplomacy is a skill in 5e, right? Persuade is persuade.
Yeah.
Make a persuade check with advantage. However, because you have to talk to all of these people, and you do have a finite amount of money, the DC is 15.
Woof.
Oh boy.
Okay. Lady luck be kind.
Okay. The guild are happy to help you. There's a couple of young gun dwarves who have wanted to take a sledgehammer to Trollskull Alley for a while, or Trollskull Manor for a while. However, you do the smart thing and you say, let me check my budget and get back to you, to all of these guilds. Right?
Right, we're basically getting quotes.
You get quotes, exactly. The quotes come out to 3,000 gold, just for the renovation.
Ooh,
Oh, that's not great.
that's
Okay.
a lot of dragon scales.
Yeah.
That is double our cash and
Yep.
then some.
You heard him, Delta. Start robbing people.
Start stealing the kidney and they're going first.
Now, this,
Yeah, Delta,
this
come on,
takes
sit down.
several hours. You could go back and haggle, but it's like 3 p.m.
Right. Well, brick is still a more labor-intensive skill.
This quote is in total.
Oh, jeez.
That wasn't just the brick guy. That was for all of it.
Oh, that's for. Oh, okay.
The whole kit and caboodle.
Oh, that's significantly better.
I combined it into one roll for you.
Okay.
That's why the DC was so high.
Okay, that kind of helps a little bit, but still, just crap.
Now, to be clear, this is not tavern stuff. This is not the vintner and the brewer and the butcher. This is just the building.
Jeez, crap. Okay.
Enough to
You
make it
can
livable.
haggle. You can go back to Embrick and Avi and be like, I think they're running a train on me. You can go to your friends and be like, okay, here's the plan. We kill the Batman.
Let's do it.
You have
God.
options on the table, but I need to know what you want to do with this information that you've been given.
Probably go to Embrick and Avi since they would have more experience.
That is across town,
Heck.
and it's like 3 p.m. That's fine.
That's
fine,
So's the
but
yawning, so's the yawning portal.
Oh, I don't know
But
how
I
that
only get-
factors into it.
Well, I'd only be really be able to get to talk to one of them, and then even
Why are you
then
going to the
it'd probably
yawning
still
portal?
be
Meet up with
because
us. I
that's
assume.
That's what I
where
don't
they are,
understand. Why are you going to the yawning portal?
to talk to the rest of the KnightLites.
They're in Trollskull Alley.
Oh, okay. I was.
Yeah, most of us haven't left Trolls.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
only 3
misunderstood.
p.m. So, ish.
Yeah. If
Is it
I go and ask for advice,
the
it
current
wouldn't be
the current scene for you, Lawrence, is like you just came out of the last guild hall. You're feeling pretty good. You've got a note with your totals on it. You add it up, and then you look at it and it says 3,000. And you're like, shit.
yeah,
Wait,
pretty
what?
much.
How did
But,
that add up?
you know, it's okay. I got the quotes, and
They're quoting bullshit.
So, what do you want to do with that information?
I mean,
I will even let you choose which guild you're standing out front of. If that matters at all to your decision.
I mean, probably the Carpentry Guild.
Okay.
What place? That's a bad question.
What
I'd
place was the
probably-
most expensive? Probably
Yeah.
the Glassweavers Guild.
I'd probably go and talk to them then and try and haggle with them specifically.
There's a lot of windows on Trollskull Manor.
Yeah, but we don't need double pane. I mean, we can live with single.
Okay, if you want to talk their price down, you will not have advantage on this roll. And if you fail this roll, they're going to talk the price up or refuse to work with you if you roll very poorly. Sure you want to do that?
No, I'm not. I think I'd rather. Okay, waiting a day is not going to kill us.
No, absolutely.
If we go and ask for
There is
advice.
no time limit on this.
Hey, you
Right.
can go back tomorrow or something.
Yeah. So I would rather go back and talk to Embrick and Avi
Okay.
and get some advice.
So we crossfade, and we see Lawrence come out of the guild, look at the total, look up at the sky. We see the sun further on the horizon, and we see him like sigh a little bit, and then we see like camera over his shoulder. We see the big number on his pad, and it's like, oh, that's a problem. And then we crossfade, and during the transition, it says a few hours before, and we cut to where is my
Into
voice?
Waterdeep is my favorite anime.
Yeah, right, thank you. Where is my... Here it is. Boop. Brady.
Hey.
Where are you going?
First, I would probably check Lafleur's.
Okay, so you're going to go to Corellian's Crown.
Aye.
Are you making any attempt to be stealthy, or are you just walking calmly down the street?
I just walking calmly.
Okay. So you make your way into Corellian's Crown, and yeah, Fala is like pruning some plants into what looks like a glass decanter, just like catching the clippings in it, for alchemical purposes. The bell rings above your head as you walk in, and Fala turns and smiles.
Hi, like greet her, and them, and wave at them, and like pull out a notepad because he knows that she's mute.
Well, Fala can understand you. Fala can.
She can understand me, but it's like for
So,
her. For
yeah,
them
so,
to
so,
read
so,
them.
so you pull out a notepad, and Fala like chuckles, and sets the decanter down and comes over to the counter,
Aye.
and just like, this is one that I feel like Fala has. Fala just holds up a little sign that says, "Can I help you?"
Nice.
Oh, right. So I was wondering if you know where Zarash is. I need to talk to him.
Fala gestures for the notepad,
Aye, you'll hand over.
writes something, passes it back to you. It says, "I don't know anything about that, and neither do you."
Looks at it puzzled. It's like, why? Something happened?
I assume you pass it back when you ask.
Aye.
Yeah, right. Fala says, the Zentarum aren't exactly public.
Aye, I know.
Actually, he says your friends aren't exactly public.
I know they're not exactly well liked around here in Waterdeep, but it's just more to get some advice on some things.
So Fala writes, they're plenty liked in the right circles, even here in Troll Skull Alley, and like winks at you when you read it. And then you pass it back, and Fala says, but no, you can't just come in here asking questions like that.
Aye, fair enough. Well.
So,
Curiosity,
as you're leaving, Fala holds up a sign that says, ask me about my discount potions.
What was funny is I was just about to ask, out of curiosity, how much were the potions again?
Yeah. So you're like, how much are the potions again? And Fala reacts like you said, like some kind of code phrase. Like Fala like pauses and looks at the potion rack, like the locked cabinet, and then looks back at you and raises an eyebrow just a little bit too long to see if you react.
Like, take the hint and like nod at her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So says, so Fala like goes over to the cabinet and opens it so you can like see the potions and the price tags on them, and then goes into the back room.
Aye.
What do you do?
I don't know if I have to wait or to follow or fuck.
Yeah, what do you do?
I would go to follow.
Okay. So you go into the back. Like Fala went into like the like cordoned off like employees only door basically. You can follow if you want. There's a lot of valuable potions just open to the room now. Fala's got some good stuff.
Fuck.
It's up to you.
See, now I'm confused because I don't know if it's whether like take one of the potions or if it's like Shit. What potions are in the potion case?
There's a bunch. You want to walk up to it and take a look?
Aye.
Okay. Fala has potions of healing, potions of greater healing, potions of water breathing, potions of climbing, potions of animal friendship, potions of speak with animals, potions of resistance of various types. And as you're perusing, you hear the door open behind you, the little bell rings, and then the door closes again.
You like stop and look around to see who was the
Yeah,
kid.
you turn around, and it's not Zoraj, but it's very clearly like a cloaked figure with, trappings of an assassin. And he just, like, you can't see their face, and it just, like, rolls his sleeve up and shows you the brand on his arm.
I would like do the same.
Yeah, and just a voice from beneath the hood says, not sure where you learned that. Wasn't from us.
Yeah, I'm getting some help at least.
What do you want?
It's... you let it explain they had a bit of a dealing with Ziraj, and because they're fixing up Troll Skull Manor, they was going to install the hidden room, is to ask if you know anyone that would do that on the discreet, and how much it would be.
You're looking to hire a carpenter? Guildhall's that way.
Nah,
This guy
trying to
doesn't
think
know
about
who
it.
you are or anything about you. Like,
I don't know.
Do the name drop.
No.
I mean, don't, but but it's worked so far.
No, that's... I doubt that would work in this situation. Depends on get me a knife in the back.
You know what? That's a fair point.
what do you want to do? What do you want to do, sneaky boy?
I know.
You had all this time to prepare.
I know. I'm not good at putting sentences together, right? So I'm trying to... Fuck. The room that I was asked to try and put in Troll Skull was for someone of the Zentarum ilk, somewhere that's cornered off, not to be disturbed.
I'm sure we appreciate that.
Aye, it's trying to find someone that will do it without asking questions.
It's Waterdeep.
Big guild.
Everything on Waterdeep runs on dragons.
So the more dragons, the less someone will talk.
Nods. What's crazy? This is the first time you've noticed this. When this guy says it, it's the same way as when Rainier said it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the first guy.
There's something I'm not putting together with that, and it's annoying me.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Make a what saving throw?
Intelligence.
Right.
Thieves can't. You don't know what it means. Pay someone enough, they'll move a body for you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dude turns to walk out of the shop.
Aye.
Yeah, so he leaves. Paula comes back, closes the cabinet, and just, like, looks at you expectantly.
Aye. I think it, like, take one of the platinums that he's got, like, hidden in his shoe and, like, pass it to him.
Paula takes it, nods.
Mhm.
And then, like, as you turn away, like, gestures at the potion rack, like, do you actually want anything?
So I like turn his eye. How much were the potions of like healing?
So, yeah, you ask, like, how much are the healing potions? Which kind do you want? Paula has 4 varieties.
I'm guessing lesser standard.
Minor, lesser, regular, and greater. Minor heals for 2.
Aye.
Lesser heals for 2d4 plus 2. Regular heals for 44 plus 4, and greater heals for 64 plus 6.
Probably lesser.
Lesser, so 2d4 plus 2?
Aye.
25 gold apiece.
Eesh. And platinum's only worth 10.
Correct.
Aye. Shit. Okay. Because after giving them the platinum, I've only got one. You like thank her and like go.
Okay, so you leave. So I think we pan up as Brayden walks out of Corellian's Crown. And we see the sun like cross across the horizon, and the sky turns pink and then purple, and then stars start to come out. Where are you guys sleeping?
I assume we'd head back at some point.
Yeah.
Back to the Yawning Portal.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Lawrence, we head back to his apartment.
Cool. So you guys return to the Yawning Portal. It is raucous as usual in the late evening. And as you come in, immediately, you are greeted by at least 3 different tables that shout, "The KnightLites!"
Oh my god. Sockham's walking up to the front bar as usual, doing his flex.
Now, just to clarify, is this a norm or is this
Yes.
a hey, look, it's those assholes?
Norm.
Okay.
Nice.
Now that being said,
Give it a couple weeks.
when you walk up to the bar, Durnan pauses his like serving of drinks, and he looks at you, and Sockham, and he says, "Finally, here to pay your tab."
What is the tab?
At the moment, 50 dragons.
I didn't hear that
Blink.
correctly. What happened?
Ugh,
As I'm
you know
walking
what?
up.
You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. How much to pay the tab and get each of us? Then, like, gestures to himself and the rest of his group. Each of us a drink.
Wait, hold up. Didn't Lawrence cover the top?
He did, and then Salk drank the really expensive potion.
In that
Yeah.
case, I'm fine with him paying it.
Yeah. How much for that and drinks for us?
What are you drinking?
Looks to the rest of the group.
Nah, I'm good.
Gin.
Something basic is fine. Whatever's cheap.
Give me 52
well
dragons and you can drink all night.
He'll hand Durnan the 52.
He takes it, bites one of the coins, nods, puts them in the till. Now that covers you up till tonight. How long you staying?
That's a good question.
That is a
yeah.
If we
good
talk about it and
question.
get back to it.
Durnan,
You can stay as long as you want, as long as you don't trash the rooms and pay.
Oh. I don't really know. He looks back at the rest of the group. That don't make me decide this, please.
I mean, at least until the renovations are done.
Tell you what. Give me another 30 dragons and we'll talk next week.
Yeah, sure.
You have that money?
Yeah.
Yeah, Connie seems surprised.
I am.
He
also-
hands Dernan the extra 30.
Takes it, nods, puts it in a till. I still want my wine.
The original deal or the new deal?
I want my wine, boy.
I thought it was the fair deal.
Uh-oh.
Wait, was that daily deliveries or weekly?
It was weekly.
Okay. Just so I don't forget that. That was my jack. No, that was a bug.
While he's freaking out,
So,
how much is it?
he's
how
been
much is it
pouring
for
a
glass?
glass of gin. What are you drinking?
Just give me whiskey.
Which kind?
Cheap whiskey.
Which kind?
Well,
Yep.
Welker's whiskey. Oh boy.
Is there a favorite among Goliaths?
Yes.
Give me that.
Okay. He passes you a skin.
This went well.
You want the same, Tiny? Looking at Rockham.
Oh no, just some basic ales, fine.
I find it funny he called Rock tiny.
Right?
Too tired to care at this point.
Got a brand preference?
Can I see like the brands? Like, does he have it in kegs behind him? How does
Yeah,
this, like...
he's also got bottles.
I'll just gesture to one of them that
Okay, yeah, he
catches my eye.
pours you a big, like, tankard, slams it down in front of you.
Hey friend,
Thank
can
you.
you fuck off?
What about you, Tusks?
Oh, I'm not muted.
No, you aren't.
I'll just throw you out the window. Down the well or
Sorry,
something.
I'm trying to make this fly go away because it's
yeah,
pissing me
go,
off.
go deal with it. So.
Yep.
What are you drinking, Tusks?
So Brim just says this beer tonight.
Got a preference?
He just like gestures to one of them.
Yeah, passes you a bottle. Gin for the lovely lady.
Cheers.
You're missing two. Are they dead?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, they're
they'll
just
beat
working
your
right now.
shit
Our friend, the smallest one, is off at school right now, and then Lawrence is dealing with guild stuff. You look at the rest of the group,
More or
Connie
less.
nods.
guild stuff.
Fair enough.
Probably expect the small one to just appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's a 5-dragon tab.
I'm gonna make him pay that.
Cool.
Yes,
I
good.
want my wine.
You'll get your wine.
Good.
Yeah, darn it.
Yeah.
How much is it for me to get a bath? You know, get a scrub
Added to the
for the
room.
day?
I factored it in. You guys have been bathing regularly.
Thank you. I'm gonna go find us a table.
Hey, Dernan, I got 2 questions for you.
The answer is none of your business in daily.
I want to know.
I will
I
accept.
broke the halfling!
I need to know guy now too. Well done.
Sockham's just like, he gives him like that pout, that weird like duck-lipped pout face. I'll accept the first answer for my first question because fair enough, and you didn't even know what it was, but still fair enough. That second question doesn't fit.
Ask your
Dumb.
questions.
Well, first, I wanted to ask, what was it like being an adventurer?
You
'Cause I
tell
heard
me
some-
you are one.
Well, I heard that you were a big-time adventurer. Super. You were the guy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not much compared to Lita.
Lita?
Lita.
Who's Lita?
Ballsiest halfling I ever met.
I'm
That's an old school Faerun reference for you guys.
I very much approve of that.
I'll have to look into them if you think they're ballsy.
Her.
Her. Apologies. Also, I was told to go talk to a Harper, but I don't really know where they're stationed.
And I do. He leans
Well, I
over.
figured-
Like, he leans both of his forearms on the bar and leans over. Do I look
figured-
like a fucking Harper to you?
Well, of course not, but you know you've known pretty much everything else so far, so I figured you would know.
Besides, Harpers aren't exactly sneaky. I'm sure you've noticed something.
Right.
Interestingly enough, about the only thing we don't know about the Harpers is where they're based. Aren't you a fucking Harper?
Yes, but he also... She just kind of like knocks on her head.
Where the fuck did you go? Actually, don't answer that, you'll get shot. Just go there.
Okay. He, like, takes a quick swig of the drink, looking away.
Right. Anybody else got questions, or can I serve the next party?
Right, sorry, getting out of the way.
Have I found us a table at this point?
Absolutely. And Connie,
Oh,
you
yeah.
did have a question for him.
I forgot what
I'll
it
wave
was.
the others over.
The scales, I think?
No, not for Durnan.
No? Oh.
There's something involving
Shoot.
the yawning portal. Check your notes, Gracie.
Hang on.
In the meantime, yes, you find a table. Lawrence, are you going to the portal tonight?
Considering the day I've had,
Nope.
probably not.
Okay.
Probably gonna go, you know, it's the lock clicks, door opens, door shuts, lock clicks, fall face first into bed.
Nice.
Just,
So
God.
while Gracie is checking her notes and you guys are settling into a table, the band on the stage finishes. The bards like climb down, and Bonnie is whispering to Durnan, and you just hear Durnan go, "Fuck." Hey, Tiny and Tiny's brother.
Set my drink down and go over.
I was handed a skin.
Yeah, you were
Right.
handed a skin.
Like, Sakum's not gonna put it down. He's just gonna walk over taking a drink.
Make a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
With advantage and proficiency.
Okay. It hurts, but kind of good.
There's the little, like, lip smacking.
I'm down a bard. Get up there.
Duh. Sakum, like, almost drops the frickin' drink, turning on his heel towards the stage.
Hey,
I'll take his drink.
what do you
I
need?
said-
Backup singers, drum set.
Oh, I gotta think.
Don't hurt yourself.
He's like, he's in that stance like the thinker, but like knocking his head lightly.
Yeah, Rockham has 0 musical talent, so you're on your own on this one.
Come on, TikTok.
Okay, so for what I have in mind, I may need drums. Can I remember the kind of music, kind of instruments they had for the opera?
And they had an orchestra.
Okay.
Oh boy.
The answer is all of the above.
Yes, quite literally.
Yeah. Okay.
Brain set. Let's slowly raise his bagpipes.
Apologies, that caught me off guard. The drums would be nice. I'm sure Breeden can handle the higher accompaniment. Beyond that, I should be fine.
You sure?
No.
Right. He turns and shouts at the bards that are getting off the stage. He says, "Hey, Ruby Tuesday! You're drink free if you play another set."
Hold on. I can do it.
Yeah, I know you're going up there. They're helping you.
Oh, okay. And Sakum's gonna like run to the stage.
Okay.
I'll take his drink back to our table.
So
you can have it
yeah,
later.
so it's a collection of troubadours. There's like a mostly humans, but when a lute there's a half elf, and on drums is a halfling.
When Sakum gets up there, he's gonna go, "Okay, I need to apologize right now because it's my first time proper show."
What do you need us to do, boss?
He's gonna fuddle the book of Tiamat, the Tiamat thing out of his pocket. How well do you think you can make this sound good?
The whole fucking thing?
Well, no, I'm just gonna summarize in giant.
We look at each other.
If not, I have a backup plan.
No, we can. Exos from the Fall of Tiamat. That ballsy for this crowd. Sure, we can do it.
This is gonna be great, or it's gonna be awful.
When I get back to the table, I just whisper to everyone, "We have a show. Be ready."
So, on your cue, I guess.
So yeah, Sockham's gonna turn, do the like double tap on his chest, and
You inhale when the band starts playing.
oh jeez, yeah. So he just goes right in as soon as they start.
Make a performance check with advantage.
Come on, you got this. This is your thing. I hope.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
That clap is
The
making me excited.
the background audio goes completely out as Sokka starts to sing. The room goes silent. And I think maybe Rockham sees this coming. The rest of you can doubt or know it's coming as you see fit. But like perfect like perfect concert like baritone. And like he could be doing the lead for the Fall of Tiamat. Comes through.
Damn.
Like
Braden,
he
Braden
rode
is
as good as he possibly could.
Braden's jaw drops like, the fuck? Where'd this come from?
Told you.
Oh, I could not be happier right now.
The bastard's been practicing behind our backs.
Behind your backs, maybe.
So
That's been his bedtime story for the past week.
Oh no.
so
Okay,
Salcom, you describe for us over the course of, let's say, an hour, what Salcom, like this band is working to keep up with Salk.
Oh,
You
gee.
describe for us the scene.
So, the way I see it, Sockham is up there, wide-eyed. He's got his, like, he's flipping between his usual stance and the stance you'd, like, normally see an opera singer take to just stand.
Right.
And I imagine there's, like, he's got the eyes of wonder he used to have as a kid hearing about heroes and stuff. He's got the lightning riding his marks.
No, oh, nice.
Like, this is his moment, and he.
Yeah.
Moving back and forth across the stage, doing these little gestures.
And you're singing like different songs from the opera.
Oh right.
So like this goes on for a while. Like you are doing a concert, sir.
Oh yeah.
So I think a couple of things happen. First, roll a d6 for me.
Oh no.
Stage explodes.
You get 2 additional bardic inspirations every day.
Fuck yeah.
Holy shit.
The second thing that happens is you are singing opera music in a bar. Understand?
Yeah.
In a language that most people don't speak. Somebody in the crowd shouts, "What the fuck is this shit?" And I think we cut over to the KnightLites, and I think Braden and Rock are both just like, roll their eyes like, here we go. Things are about to get rough. And the dude gets picked up and crowd surfed out a window. Like, not only does he get picked up and crowd surfed out the window, but as he's being taken towards the window, Durnan shouts, "And stay out!"
Jesus.
I cheer.
All I can think is that was your last warning, Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, Lawrence appears right here. Fuck.
Oh my god.
If I could summon people.
Lawrence is dead to the world right now.
I
Then,
know, but we'll tell you about it.
when you finish the set, and I think like you get a cue from the band, like we're not gonna do another song, like that's it, call it. You finish the set, you come off the stage, you are met by admirers.
Shit.
Back patting, people asking you your name. You get more than one entry to like either be bought a drink or buy them a drink.
I'll go off some point during this. just
Bonnie
to-
winks at you.
Oh man.
What do you do?
For everyone that like asks his name, it's just an immediate response of, "I am Sokum Reda Zuma, the Bard of the KnightLites."
I was about to say, if you don't plug the KnightLites in, it would be the worst time not to.
The amount of relatability to that. Oh my god. That's a hard word to say.
That I don't know. Beyond that, I have the thought in mind that like he looks at Bonnie just as the lightning that would still be riding on his marks because he's still on a high. Like the lightning hits an eye and he winks back.
Okay, you fucking anime glasses flash. All right.
And he goes to the rest of the group.
Okay, you're gonna go to the rest of the group. You are met with an ovation.
Give him a hug.
I Braden would be like still sitting in the seat, like clapping out. It's like, didn't think you had it in you, bud.
He's gonna like lean in really close to Braden. Neither did I.
Well done. Well done. I pass him his drink back.
So
He's
I
going
didn't
to-
understand any of it, but well done.
evening is getting on about this point. It's probably about 8-9 p.m. now. As Braden is getting situated and people are turning back to their drinks or whatever, there's a pop, and Pierce lands on Connie's lap.
Pierce, you're doing it wrong. Connie's supposed to be on your lap. Takes another sip of his drink.
You're in the yawning portal, Pierce.
Oh yeah, Pierce, go pay a tab for using magic in the yawning.
Yeah, you have a tab now. Also, you missed the best show of your life.
I was gonna say you pop in.
I
at the
have to-
worst possible
I
moment.
have to ask. That feels like it would have been one of those shows that reaches every corner of the.
Yawning portal's pretty big.
I mean, like the word of the show
We'll see.
reaches a large portion
We'll
of the
see.
town.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
But do me a favor and mark inspiration.
Oh.
Gamzee's gonna.
Welcome
explode.
back.
I think Gamzee's happy.
Missed a lot.
What? Fuck.
Do you need a moment? Where do you want us to start?
I sang a couple songs from the and everyone loved it, except for one guy. I don't know what happened to him. I hope he's okay.
Probably in the street.
So working backwards, he just
Yeah.
knocked out of the park with the bard thing. We got scolded by Embrick and Avi. We got our asses kicked by angry steamer trunks.
Right,
And
we're
we
out the
explored the
window.
house more.
Bell 4 stories.
Oh yeah, and
what?
Socks fell floor
Rock.
stories.
Aye.
Oh, Connie, it was Rockham.
Rock fell 4 stories.
It was a
I don't
thing
know that.
Sockham would do, but Rockham did it.
What
It was
in the
it was
fuck?
Rock doing a sock impression.
Okay.
And not long before that, Rock ended up getting smacked by a slime in much the same manner as you did.
Also, I almost died because angry steamer trunk. But I'm
I
okay.
also almost died, but you know.
I also almost died.
There's a extremely concerned look in Pierce's eyes.
I somehow didn't get touched. Takes a swig.
You almost what?
Yeah, you
It
know.
was a steamer trunk, and I was trying to open it.
Sockham's gonna like lean on the table. We
And the
almost
steamer
died.
trunk got angry at me and tried to eat me.
We won.
Barely.
Still, we won. But you know what we didn't do? Get kidnapped by a magic man.
One of the serving girls sets a flagon in front of Salcom and keeps walking.
The smug smile is back again.
So, wait. Where exactly did the
Troll School Manor.
there were mimics?
In the fourth
Troll
floor.
School?
There might be more.
Oh my
We're pretty sure there's not more, but
Sokkum like really lightly like smacks a table. Also, apparently Lawrence
table
is a firebender.
yeah, he's.
Oh
getting
yeah,
good
he
at-
cleared whatever was causing the slimes to show up in the basement to stop showing up.
Oh yeah, that happened today.
Okay.
Just
Did
smack-
anyone stop by Rochelle's?
Yeah,
We did.
we got the gold, and we still have
Oh.
what was it?
Speaking of Rochelle, we still have those last 2 scales, right?
Mm-hmm. What should we do with them?
Can I yoink one of those?
Aye, Braden will let open his pack and gear
Did
one.
anyone
put
think
it
to
in
get
the-
my book while y'all showers?
I believe Rochelle was still working.
Yeah, he said it wasn't ready
Yeah.
yet.
Not ready yet.
Okay.
Your
so
book's
we'll
not
have to
ready,
go
my cloak isn't
tomorrow.
ready, it's bad all round.
Okay, well, I'll just have to stop by tomorrow.
Yep.
I have a question, Kit.
Yo,
Rough estimate, how far would you say Amber Ridge is from Water?
it was over a month on the road, so pretty
Yeah.
damn.
I would say that sending a dragon scale in the mail is probably not a good idea.
No, but sending an animal messenger is a fine idea.
How far can you
take a
send an
while.
animal messenger? Also, these are big scales. You would need like a hawk.
I know, I'm thinking I will send a letter to him to let him know where to pick it up.
Yeah, that's a better idea.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like, have Tristan come to Waterdeep and just get it.
It would
Just
be.
store it in the manor somewhere once it's ready.
That is a horrible idea because of the fucking the
Yeah,
paladin bullshit.
Tristan. Yeah, Tristan might not come because of the burning gauntlet.
First of all, the Flaming Fist is in Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
The Order of the Gauntlet, which is not as bad, is in Waterdeep.
okay.
I mean, if we pay a lot, we can probably have it escorted there. But that's a lot
Yeah,
of
like
money.
this is a job for an adventurer.
Yeah.
Odeon idea, by the way. Escort a dragon scale to Ember Ridge.
Nice.
I want it. I want it.
That might be a good May game.
Yeah, well, we've already got May.
I
June.
don't know what side of the table I want to be on for that, but I want it.
June then.
June.
I'm gonna have to think about that. God damn it, kid.
So
Either way, I'm thinking I should send an animal messenger to let him know I found one.
it would be a neat idea. Like do that and add like messages for everyone's parents.
Could do.
Oh, thanks.
Awkward.
All right, the one thing I forget about Braden I get called out on.
For the village in general, how's that sound?
Yeah.
Aye.
Sokkum played an amazing show. You should have been there.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go have a bath.
Okay, so Rock's gonna leave, go have a bath.
I'll leave
by
the
the
dog
way,
with them.
by the way, I
Actually,
feel
no,
like
I'll take the dog with me. Why not?
I feel I need to ask these new inspirations are only going to be added once I do a long rest.
Correct. But every time you do a long rest now, whatever you would have, you have 2 more.
Awesome.
Oh,
I just
here.
became so much more effective.
Good. We'll need it.
Pierce, I have good news, medium news, and bad news.
Oh dear. Start with the
Good?
medium and tell me how it can get worse.
Okay, medium news is your next assignment is kind of complicated. The bad news is I forgot what the bad news was already.
You have to get an axe off of someone.
How do you
Oh,
know
right, you gotta
that?
I'm not saying that in character.
Oh.
I'm reminding
You
Grit.
took notes of that, but not of your harper.
Oh, right,
Guess
thank
who's-
you!
didn't-
Thank you!
I didn't make note of that.
Oh,
I only remember this because a man is depressed and Vajra is a little weirded out by it, and so Pierce is supposed to get the axe, ask the axe why, and then fix it.
And you still don't know where the Harpers are located. Well
Yeah,
done.
right.
No.
You remember the quest that's not yours, but you don't remember your quest. It's-
Okay.
Right, so
What?
as I was saying, the bad news is it involves yoinking an axe off of someone. The good news is I think you got promoted and she'll hold out the shiny thing.
Okay.
It's an onyx chip that looks like it came off of a Go board, but it's got the symbol of the black staff on it.
Wait, you need to yoink something off of someone? Looks at Braden.
I was about to say it, like Braden leans in, it's like, if you point him out, we can just stay here.
That depends on if it has to be me. I don't.
I mean,
We
you
helped,
can get the
we
axe
helped
and
you with
give
the last one.
That's fair.
But yeah,
Do we have any idea of who we have to take the axe from?
right, I'm getting to that. Right, so this
I
person
love how Rock leaves the table and Connie goes, "So, grand larceny."
I mean, we don't have our two normally like.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
the two
right?
that are sound of mind aren't here, let's get in the ferries.
Right?
We don't. Zuko, good boy Zuko, and Rockham are. So we are free animals.
Three.
Oh my god.
They didn't say we weren't going to give it back. We just need to borrow it from it.
Toph, Sokka, and Aang walk into a bar.
Oh wow,
Okay, so what I'm
that's a mental image.
Oh my God.
understanding, we have to take an axe from this person and borrow it for a bit.
Yes, we need to borrow the axe from Maloon War Dragon. He's not actually a dragon, apparently his name is just War Dragon.
I love his name.
He's apparently above you in the Greys, and he's been acting out of character. You can apparently usually find him around the Yelling Portal. We're supposed to observe him for a 10-day, and well, you're supposed to observe him for a 10-day and report back. Apparently he has an
Preserve
axe
him
though.
For how long?
10 days.
Oh dear.
Apparently though, he has an axe, and the axe talks, apparently, so we can also ask the axe if we get the axe off him.
Okay, this makes.
You following?
Yeah. So he's acting out of character. The axe may know what's going on because it's separate from him.
I love so much that Pierce is not bothered by the axe might know what's going on. That is so in character for Pierce. That's so perfect.
It's farther down the list than anything else probably at this point.
To be fair, in his childhood, he
Yes.
met a staff
Yes,
that was.
I am aware. It's just Connie was weirded out by that, and Pierce is just like, "Oh, he has a talking axe. Okay, yes, go on." And everybody at the table is looking at him like,
I mean, no, we were all there for the talking stuff. This
Connie
isn't
was
that
freaked out when Vajra said it.
Yes, but a
We
staff
were-
with a crystal on it. A staff with a crystal on it kind of implies magic. An axe, you don't expect to be magic.
Okay,
That's
thanks.
completely ignoring Sock's axe.
Wait. Hang on. Wait.
No, you cannot make your axe Scythian. Please no.
Okay,
I mean, you
that's,
can.
an
I
idea,
think you can.
that's an idea for another day.
Enchant
Mike.
the axe to tell Sockham to shut up whenever he starts saying too much.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for bringing up an idea I was going to bring up later of asking to get something enchanted to warn Sock from when he was about to do something stupid.
Hey, I had an idea. Shut up!
Anyway,
What? Wait. I've got a real question.
You.
What's the Beholder's Lament?
what's the Beholder's Lament?
Yes.
I don't have any fucking idea.
Shit. I just thought of that, and I don't remember what that is.
My confusion grows.
Anyway,
Mine
go,
is
Connie.
too. So it's an enchanted axe. a lot. It's sentient. It may know what's going on. How has he been acting out of character?
Didn't say, just acting out of character. Like, she said it might be a geist or a curse or a charm of some sort, but...
Like, quick question for the GM. I don't get my level up with this long rest, do I?
You have not long rested yet, but yes, you do.
I do this time. Okay, thank you.
You're gonna long rest in a few hours. Also, you are like breaking up really bad, and it's loud.
Oh,
Yeah, you're crackly.
Yep.
Crackle, crackle, crackle.
is that any better?
No.
Keep talking.
Hello?
Better.
There we
Okay.
go.
Go on.
Let me double check something.
What was the guy's name again?
Meloon War Dragon.
Melon War Dragon. Okay, be back in a minute. He goes up to Durn.
Okay, so you leave the table, and okay, so yeah, you walk up to Durnan, and Durnan is like, everybody is feeling good because of Song. So Durnan is just like throwing drinks around. And he sees you walk up. He says,
Oh, we did the most
I think he just passes you another bottle of beer without saying anything.
Aye, you like taking it as like I need to ask you something as well.
All right, you got about 5 seconds.
Can you point out Felon War Dragon for me?
No,
Why not?
because he went down the portal.
Ah, fuck.
Ooh.
Well,
Ouch.
Oh no.
Thank you for the information. And he walks away.
I mean,
Back to
he'll
the
be
table.
back in a couple of hours, probably.
Can you let me know when he comes back?
Why?
I need to talk to him.
Why?
Just say guild stuff.
Do you say that? Do you say that as Sock?
Sock's back at the table.
Do you shout that to him from behind? I'm serious if you do it.
Depends how far away our table is.
I'd say no, 'cause I don't think our table would be close enough.
Because if you did, he was just going to turn and like gesture at you.
No.
Aye,
I'm not.
He goes down there a lot, helping idiots.
Fair enough.
Which, by the way, you are one if you go down there, so don't go down there.
I don't plan on going down there. I'd like to keep my skin, thank you.
Yet.
Yeah.
He'll probably be back. Probably. What do you want with him, anyway? Really, all he's good for is getting drunk and taking idiots down into the portal.
Need to talk to him. Black staff stuff.
He looks you up and down. You,
Pierce
Force
walks
Grey?
over.
Really?
No,
Pierce
and the lip
walks
points to
over.
Pierce.
Okay, that I believe. Short stuff, come here.
I'm already coming.
Yeah, you walk up. Durnan folds his arms. Somebody goes, "Hey, Durnan, drinks." He just slings a tankard at him.
Now, when you say
It's the bar,
slings, do you
bar
mean?
slide.
I was gonna ask, is it like the bar slide or is it like full force?
Oh
like,
no, he wings it at him.
Oh,
Beer
no.
goes everywhere.
Oh, jeez.
And he looks at you, Pierce, and he goes, "Right. What's Vajra want?"
He's been acting out of character. She wants to know what's going on.
No, he hasn't. He was a drunkard before, and he's a drunkard now. He went down into the portal before, and he's down there now.
Oh, she's
Either
got
way-
sound for some reason, so Vanilla shrugs.
Either way, she's concerned for some reason, so gotta find out why.
Alright. Look, he's strong. He's bigger than you, and stronger than him. Like, points at Salcom.
You make it sound like we're going to try and beat information out of him.
Are you not?
Yeah,
No.
Oh,
no.
enjoy your drinks. In my defense, you have a reputation.
Excuse you, I have nothing.
Want to bet?
I don't. The others might.
Want to bet?
So,
25
Brayden's-
dragons right now, says someone in this room knows your name.
A name is not a
don't-
reputation.
Do not take that.
With that, Brayden will just let spin around on 1 foot and start walking back to the table.
No.
Durnan like sets down a 25 gold piece on the table.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna interject and say basically what Gracie just said. Like, just because they know my name doesn't mean I have a reputation for being violent.
Then take the bets, free money apparently.
I don't even think I have 25.
Do you
Brayden-
have
Brayden
any
turns back
dragons?
Brayden turns back around, grabs him by the hood, and pulls him back to the table.
Nice.
I was gonna say, do you have any dragons? Because you dragon tab.
No, I don't.
So you get dragged away, and Durnan picks up the coin, and he goes, "You still owe me for the teleport fee."
Ah.
Told you.
By the way, what are you drinking, shrimp toast?
I mean, Pierce is so straight laced, he can't call him milk toast.
I don't know. It just looks like Connie. Connie, what are you drinking?
Gin.
I'll have that.
Okay. So Durnan walks over, sets a bottle of milk in front of Pierce, and walks back to the bar.
Before Durnan can walk away, Sokka's to be like, Durnan, did you think I do good?
And stops. With what?
The show.
What show?
Me on the stage.
You earned your pay. Granted, you spent it on a room and a bath, but you earned it.
Thank you.
Goes back to the bar.
And Pierce gets up, takes the thing of milk back over.
I still can't figure out what question I was supposed to ask Durnan.
Are you not taking the... Are you not drinking the milk?
Hey,
He gave you like a whole big old glass bottle of milk.
Are you gonna reject that? You're gonna reject milk.
Don't worry, you can get some gin from Connie to put in that.
Ew.
Oh.
That's the joke.
Oh, really?
yeah,
I had some bile.
What are you doing with the milk, Pierce?
you're just taking it over. This wasn't what I asked for.
But it's what you deserve.
I think Durnan just ignores you and like takes another order.
God.
My ale is probably still sitting there from when I left.
Oh yeah. You take a drink of it, Pierce.
Pierce is muted and deafened
Oh,
himself.
well, rip.
So,
Hang on, I gotta be right back.
Okay, so are you guys gonna just like carouse for the night and then go to bed?
Probably.
Yeah, me thanks.
Okay.
I mean, Sockham's gonna down the rest of the 2 drinks he has.
You're gonna be wasted.
You are gonna be. Well, it's make a Constitution saving throw. Let's see.
I mean, at this point, he's earned it, but I think it's fine.
You're drunk.
Just like half still there. It's gonna look at like Braden. Rackham, take me to bed. I
For the
can't.
record, after my bath, I just went to the room.
Okay.
Oh, hey, here's a question.
Hmm.
What are the odds of running into the Gauntlet or the Flaming Fist at Pierce's school?
At Pierce's school?
Oddly
Probably
specific.
pretty high, because I think Pierce's school is in like Neverwinter or some shit.
Right.
Why?
I was just thinking if the chances of running into them are lower there, then I could send the scale with him
Waterdeep
back,
is
and then he can pick it up.
huge.
I think we just save up
Is
a bit of money.
Hogwarts
and
is by definition smaller.
Save up a bit of money, and we can have it escorted home.
True enough.
Bright is
We
all
can-
in on that Odeon idea.
Yep.
Make it canon.
I'm back.
The Pierce is back and very quiet.
Hello, Percival. Welcome back.
Hello. Am I still quiet?
Yes,
Yes, but
A little
better.
Am I better now?
Yes.
a little bit more.
Okay, I think I figured out my issue then.
Huzzah! So, you guys are gonna just corrals and then sleep it off?
I think
Mhm.
like,
Yep.
Braden would stay up and like wait for the War Dragon to come back.
You're gonna
If
make.
he doesn't by a certain
You're gonna
time.
make an exhaustion. You didn't sleep last night, dude.
I know,
Jeez.
but he's not going to stay up too late.
How late?
Like if he doesn't come back out of the portal within like the next 2-3 hours, then he's going to go to bed.
Okay. So, y'all are gonna go to bed. The good news is you all have enough XP to level up.
Hey,
Hey.
And I know most of you have already done your level up stuff, so that's great.
Oops.
I
Let's
mean, oops.
see. I get it.
Because yesterday I did reckless attack and I didn't.
Luckily,
Yeah.
you hit with your non-advantage attack anyway, so it's irrelevant.
Hmm.
There you go.
So,
So I need
What
to
was my
refresh.
new health?
what?
Remember what my new health was?
Also,
Make a note.
It's on the character. Oh, Connie's Seer Gaze is up currently. 42.
Thank you.
So,
I have a
go ahead.
question about hit dice, but if there's something before that, I'll wait.
Go on.
If we go to bed with 0 hit dice remaining, can we roll to heal that same night?
Yes, they recharge and are rolled in the recharge process.
Okay.
So
That
you
was
can
like
roll off your
some-
hit dice for free.
Cool.
so wait, how many do we get when they recharge?
All of them.
Oh,
You use
Okay.
them on a short rest and get them back on a long rest.
oh my god.
So I never healed after the dragon thing.
No, you do
Yeah,
not.
I wanna heal right now too.
Good call.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use 3 of my 4.
I'm gonna use.
There's no reason
Shoot.
not to use
Oh,
all 4
shit.
because you get them back for free.
Yeah,
the last
gonna.
one I rolled brought me perfectly up to max.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna use 3.
You're not using any of them. Well, you're using all of them, but you're not using them.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
Do I
so I was supposed to roll what?
Do I just roll 3 times?
No,
There's
you
little
do
hit
not.
dice,
You
but-
do not have 3 d12 hit dice. You have
Ah.
2 d12 and 2 d8.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have to do.
Okay, so I can just roll mine 3 times since I have just d6.
4 times.
Wait, so I do it.
We're level 4.
You're level 4, mate.
Level 4 now.
Yep.
So if I want to do 3 heals, I need to do 2 d12, which I've done, and a d8
Correct.
plus my thingy, which is 2.
Correct.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure this out.
Yeah, because you're multi-classing, you cannot just spam your hit dice button. You
Okay.
have 2 hit dice that are d8s
Well,
and 2 hit dice that are d12s.
Oh, wow.
There's
Okay,
not really a convenient way to
well-
put it in Roll20, unfortunately.
Yep.
And you should just be able to like click the number for your hit dice.
Okay, so I think I pretty much fully heal.
Oh, yeah, you
Cool.
You can click on the little D
how
whatever
do
number and change
How
it.
do you calculate the max?
How do you calculate the what?
When we level up, doesn't our max HP go up?
Yes.
How much does it? How
Roll
do we
your hit
calculate
dice.
that? Okay. So that was for healing right there.
Yes. Now roll it again.
Oh, I'm back at max, baby.
You gain 8 hit points.
Ooh, nice.
So, if I'm understanding right, do I only regen 1 now?
No, no. The long rest regens all of your hit dice, And in the act of regenning them, they are rolled, and you heal that much.
Okay. So
So I'm at.
So even with my roll, I get my 4 back.
Correct.
I'm
Gotcha.
at about
Okay.
3/4
You
health right
use
now.
them on a short rest, and that rolls them.
Okay.
You
I
use
see.
them on a long rest, and that gives them back.
Short
I
roll complete.
see.
And I get
short
and I recover all my
Apologies. Still.
and I recover and I get a 3rd spell slot for
Yes.
second.
Mm-hmm. So, Brayden.
Aye.
Are you so? Oh, also, anybody who has it can heal 1 level of exhaustion.
Thank you.
Got it.
Brayden, are you going to attempt to wake up early and find Melun War Dragon? Are any of you going to try to wake up early and find Melun War Dragon?
It would probably wake up and discuss it with Pierce. It's like, I'll get the axe, I'll give it to you, you do your thing, I'll put it back.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Sokka.
What time do you have that conversation with Pierce?
Before bed.
Pierce is
probably.
currently snuggling with Connie.
Snuggle, snuggle, snuggle.
Oh, that's what we're calling it.
Yes.
Yep.
In this case, it really is snuggling because Connie is way too exhausted.
Pierce is now plushy.
Like early morning, like 6.
So you're going to try to get up at dawn and find Melun War Dragon.
Aye.
You are tired. You didn't sleep the previous night to all of this, and then you worked hard all day. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Boy,
You are
gonna
out.
Die.
Okay, I'm not waking up.
You need to rest. It's fine.
So, dawn breaks. We find you all about your business. Do we fade in on breakfast? Everybody gathered together discussing the plans for today? Or does anybody have anything they want to do with their, relatively private rooms?
Pierce doesn't have his book, so there's gonna be no
Correct.
spells prepping.
You can help Connie with hers.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, how much? I can make. There's probably some stray sheets of paper in their room, or in their bags. Yeah, I have some stray paper in my bag actually. I can make some notes. Start making notes on one of my spells, I believe.
Sorry, misclick.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Real quick, does anybody have lowered stats presently?
Don't
I think
believe so.
my strength is still lowered.
You get 1 point back.
Yeah, all my stuff is fine.
So, I think it's time. I think we fade in on breakfast. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
We fade in, everybody sitting around the table, discussing the plans for today. What would you guys like to do?
So what's the plan? I know, Connie, you have your thing with the, what was it, scarecrows?
Yeah, scarecrows in Undercliff. I gotta go deal with, apparently.
Should probably deal with that sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Let's see. First of all,
Anyone else have pressing matters, as it were? We need to meet up with Lawrence still.
I wanted to talk to Rashal again. That can wait.
Okay.
I want to stop by Embrick and Avi's as well, so...
Yeah. I wanted to.
Aye, we might
Didn't they
as
tell
well
us
go-
all?
Aye, we may as well go to Embrick and Abbey.
Never
and
mind,
stop
I'm
in
not
Shaw's
doing
as well to see if the books.
What happened? Hold on, what happened?
What aren't
Bruce?
you doing?
I'm not copying the notes or whatever because it costs 50 GP.
Yep, it costs
per level.
materials.
I should probably find some extra work at some point.
Sakam's gonna look up at everyone didn't Embrick and Avi tell us to come to their all of us to come to their place this morning?
Aye.
Probably.
I need to stop by.
I'll be honest, after I hit the ground
Michelle's
yesterday,
as
everything's
well.
Listen, I don't know about all of you, but I really interested in their background, and I want to go ask.
We can run errands on the way if anyone needs them. And we can start heading there. Pierce, are you good?
Hmm?
You good? Need anything done on the way?
Probably. The only thing I need to do is I need to get my spell book.
We can stop by after Emperor Navi's if you want. Same area.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Start getting my stuff together.
So we crossfade to you guys entering into Troll Skull Alley. For the day, the sound of forge work can be heard from the entrance. Excuse me, thank you.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
And you
Just gonna
guys,
get some noms.
you guys are heading to the Steam and Steel first.
Mhm.
So you see Avi working the forge out front, but the front door is open, and you can hear people talking inside. You can talk to Avi at the forge, or you can go into the main building. It's like the lower floor is public.
From what I can tell, does it sound like just business talk? Or...
Yep.
Okay.
We probably shouldn't bother that, right?
Connie will poke her head into the business and like wait her turn in line.
Yeah, so Connie like gets in line, and
I'll go
yeah,
with it.
so interestingly enough, Lawrence, it's a busy day today.
I mean, there are up days and there are down days, and there are days where it's like, okay, we have 17 orders in the span of an hour. What the heck?
So what happened was apparently, a Cholton trade ship got clearance to come into Deepwater Harbor overnight, and they had a contingent of Flaming Fist on board,
Uh-oh.
and about 5 of them need their equipment serviced.
Do I see that when we're going in?
Probably.
Grab Connie, go back outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
Connie's leaving as soon as...
Okay.
She doesn't want to seem like in a hurry, but she's gonna like notice, stand around for just a little bit, seem like she's getting impatient, and just turn around to leave.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay inside, but I want to make sure Connie was out, and I'll leave the dog out with her.
No, it's just like they're like there's like it's soldiers on relative leave, right? Like one of them's getting measured by Embrick and Lawrence, and they're just making conversation, right?
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of like paladins and fighters with like their helmets off, just like shooting the shit, getting their gear like serviced.
Yeah, it's you know, this is dented, this is busted, this broke a month and a half ago. Can you do anything about it?
Yeah, exactly.
It got eaten by a rust monster. I don't even know what a rust monster was doing on our ship.
Well,
Pretty
they
much.
came from Chult. That very likely that they ran into a rust monster.
Yeah.
So Lawrence, you see Rockham in the doorway.
Yep.
I'm waiting in line. But yeah.
Yeah.
Because I do actually have business. So.
Rockham's kind of just stood, or Sockham has kind of stood out in this. His business is more personal.
So like Embrick like looks up, sees Rockham, and like looks at you, Lawrence, but by way of like get to work apprentice, he says, I believe there's a line, my dear boy.
And yeah, I mean, he'll, you know, take down the next measurements that he was in the middle of,
Mm-hmm.
and just
You head
walk
over to the counter.
Oh, the Steam Steel, how can I help you? You know, full business.
Yeah,
why
totally.
not?
The soldiers don't think anything of it.
Am I up?
Yeah,
Or is he
yeah,
dealing with
it's
someone
just them and Embrick and Lawrence.
else? Okay. Yeah, I'll walk up and I'm here for some repairs. And I'll start getting the stuff that broke yesterday. Or got damaged, rather.
One of the women in the group of like 5 like whistles at you, Rockham.
I can give a head tilt to go back to Lawrence.
Okay.
Appreciating it, but yeah.
Lawrence will look things over and, just nod after a quick appraisal. 4 gold, 50 silver, and we'll add them to the pile. They'll be ready by the end of the day.
I will consider it done. Handing that over.
Okay. Yep.
Next, please.
And yeah, I'll make my way outside.
Yeah,
of that.
you head
I'm
out. Welcome back. And yeah, so yeah, you guys got to deal with those flaming fist dudes. They will probably be gone in like a half hour, but Embrick has to like measure all of them and like make sure everything's up to spec and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'd just rather not chance hit with Connie.
Right. So what do you guys want to do?
I think we should head over to Rashal's now.
Yeah, in the meantime, sort out that book.
Yeah, let's leave that lot to their thing.
So you guys head over to Rashal's. And yeah, so Rashal's shop is empty. He's like dutifully like scribing away in a book, and the door opens. Just, yes, welcome to the. Ah, wonderful to see you all again.
Greetings, Rashal.
How's it coming along?
How's what coming along?
His book.
The book.
Ah, yes, I've made. Counts on his claws. 2 copies, and I'm working on a 3rd.
Can you copy the copy from the copy?
Yes,
Then may I have my book?
yes. He goes over and picks up the book, and you see him like hesitate before he passes it back to you.
Thank you.
Aww.
Thank
Well,
you for your patronage and your desire to share knowledge with the world.
If you'll help me with the cost, I have some new spells I want to put into my book.
I can certainly supply you, yes.
Let's see.
You can, in fact, buy wizard shit from Rashal, yes.
Buy wizard shit with other wizard shit. Got it.
Yes.
Oh, this is great. Let me find that list of spells I wanted to add to my book. From the 4 spells that I got.
From Sockham's job. Because that old lady
While Pierce is going through his notes, while he's doing an action that I am quite familiar with, do the rest of you require any scribbery today?
I'm not so sure about scribbery, but I do need of your assistance. He's gonna pull out his axe, do a little twirl. You said you knew someone within your guild that could assist me with more magical item
Yes,
situations?
you'll want to speak to Madame Ulcuria Stonemarrow.
That's quite a name. Where can I find her?
That is what I'm looking up right now.
Sorry, what was her name?
Ulcuria Stonemarrow.
Sounds like a Bleach character. Oh, wait. That'd be why.
I spelt it as I thought it was spelled.
She
So this is probably wrong.
frequents the North Ward, actually. Comes here quite often. You'll know her by the sound of her shield guardian.
The Shield Guardian?
A great statue ensorcelled to move and protect that which ensorcelled it. In this case, Madame Stonemarrow.
That is incredibly cool.
You have no idea.
You're right, I don't. But it sounds cool.
Okorias deals with enchantment and magical shit, doesn't she?
Mhm.
Okay, just make sure.
And one other thing, Rashal.
Yes?
Did you hear word of any fantastic shows that occurred last night?
I believe the opera is in town. And there's talk of troubadours in the Dark Ward, I believe, putting on a circ. Yes, quite.
He like looks at the rest of the group. It was worth asking.
Sir?
What did I miss? I missed something.
Last night at the Yawning Portal, I sang a bit of the Tiamat book. Which I suppose I should thank you for, since you said you supplied those actors with the book and the actors supplied it to me.
Well,
So,
I
thank
am
you
one
for...
of several bookshop owners in the city, but you're quite welcome. I'm sure it was marvelous.
A man got thrown out a window because he tried insulting it. So,
Where did you say this was?
at the Yawning Portal?
That makes sense.
Yes.
Just yeah, that sounds about right.
So
I found them.
I can inform Miss Stone Marrow that you're seeking her services. I can certainly do that. Where should I direct your call?
That means, where do you tell her to go?
Yes, precisely.
Oh, look at the rest of the group. Oh,
It might be a few days.
across the street? At the manor, perhaps? He's like looking at the rest of the group for some confirmation.
I'm
I don't know,
sorry,
I
got
just got back to
distracted by something IRL. What's the question?
Where should we have Rashal tell Okulier Stone Marrow to find us?
Either at the manor or the Yawning Portal.
I would say the manor, but it's a bit ramshackle at the moment.
Yeah, I'd say we want to hold off on people meeting us there unless they're very local or it's already done.
That's fair.
She is rather local.
So, I suppose tell her we'll either be at the Yawning Portal at the manor.
Which one? The Yawning Portal is across the city.
That's the question.
The manor is fine. We'll make it work.
We will. I'll be sure to not make her waste her time.
Very well, I'm sure she knows where it is, he says with a twinkle in his eye.
Oh, and again, Rashal, do you have any jobs you need done, perhaps?
Yes, actually, I do.
I found him. Pulls the book out the bag.
Apparently, I need that done.
Oh,
What am I doing with that? Master Apple?
Do you enjoy getting new spells, yes?
Yes.
I have some new spells here, and if you'll help me, not only help me with the material cost, because that's hard, I don't have it right now, but also help me get understand these notes in this book, I will gladly share them with you.
In a word, no. I don't mean to offend or upset in any way. Master Averil, simply, what you're asking me is, well, expensive. I'm still paying off that legend lore.
Aye.
I can pitch in if you need.
I would appreciate it, yes. Now, I can certainly sell you any materials you require to copy notes into your book, and then I would be grateful if I could then copy their notes into my book at no cost to yourself, but I cannot simply give these to you. I am running a business.
What kind of
We've still got
material
that
do you
on a
need?
dragon scale.
You do have that other dragon scale.
Right.
Bala also wants it.
What do you need specifically?
Inks and special quills, a few reagents to mix into the ink. It's all very technical and laborious.
Isn't ink just ink?
Not in this case, no.
Imagine there's some magical shenanigans in it.
That's a rather good word. I might have to write that one down.
What, shenanigans?
Yes.
If you like that one, you might also like shillelagh.
I think I have a few scrolls of shillelagh, actually.
I was expecting that.
So,
I see.
God, now I'm scared I'm gonna get jumped by the Viper. Like, what are you doing?
Well, as it stands, since it would be the same cost, I cannot let you have these notes until I have the notes for them, because copying them into my spellbook would essentially be the same cost as copying them into yours.
precisely.
So I will have to hold off on sharing this with you.
Of course.
I hope that's alright.
But I
How much do you
can
need?
supply you with the supplies that you require.
Alright. Right now, again, I don't have the gold. I will have it hopefully soon.
Well, how much do you need?
A lot.
How much is a lot? A lot for me is 5. A lot for you might be different.
Okay, so the way wizard spells work, for every level of the spell is 50 gold.
We don't need the details, just give us the amount you need.
I need calculator. I've done this math. I swear I've done this math already and I can't find it.
I swear I heard calculator as calculator, and I'm like,
So what was it? It was 4 spells at 50 each, was it not?
Yeah, it's
I believe it's 2 second level and 3, or 2
no.
first level, 3 second level
I
spells.
have it written down. It's 4 first and 3 second.
Wow.
Right.
So that's 500 gold.
two-
500 gold.
And give or take, because 2 of them are conjuration spells.
Sorry, misclick.
Yeah, but Rachel doesn't know that. So
Yeah.
Stick a pinky in my ear, wiggle a little bit.
yeah, so,
How-
yeah,
how much again?
500 dragons.
Yeesh. There's a lot.
500.
Yeah, magic is expensive.
Quite so.
Lawrence is lucky.
What would that be in flat?
50.
We'll have to get some work, I suppose.
Yes. Maybe after we get this mission for Vajra sorted, maybe I could.
You're doing work for Blackstaff Safar.
Yes.
Yes, our precious little Pierce, Sockham's gonna like scruff his head, has become a member of the magic elite here. We're so proud. He's growing up so fast.
Do offer discount for the Blackstaff's pupils.
I was not aware of this.
10%.
That's not bad. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
So that brings it down to like 40?
450.
450.
So 45.
Ooh. Thank you.
I could take it
Nudge,
down
nudge.
further if you would be willing to tell me precisely what your mission is. He like rubs his hands together.
I can, yes.
Dutifully pulls out a notebook.
Before you say anything,
We need to find a crystal in the sewers.
I beg your pardon.
never mind.
And she like makes a kind of cheeky face.
And he writes in his book. Crystal in the sewers. What kind of crystal?
She just looks at Pierce like, go on.
I have a question for the GM.
Yo.
I might just be reading him wrong, but both me and I think Rockham would also get the feeling that maybe he's trying to figure out what this is to go and get it before us.
You don't know
I'm
what
trying
he
to
wants the
go for an
information
insight
with.
here.
You can roll for insight. Rashal loves information. Anytime you give him information, he snaps it up. What he does with it, sure, roll insight. He's a dragon. His horde is words.
This
To-
is
to be-
literally
to
just a
be fair-
dragon adding to his horde.
He is a bookworm.
I guess.
Yeah,
This is-
to be fair, I had the same feeling Bright did. That's why I kind of stopped what I was saying.
What kind of
This is a-
crystal?
I'm not 100%.
Something red, they said, wasn't it, Pierce?
I
Red
wasn't. I
crystal.
wasn't there when
Crystal.
during the briefing. Looks back at Connie.
As I understand it, and some noble somewhere dropped an important, I forget what type she said, but it looked vaguely like a ruby she described. About
Sets-
yay big.
sets
She
the-
makes like,
Sets the quill down and just stares at you.
I may be misremembering.
If you had said the City Watch, I would have believed you. False Grey does not rescue trinkets.
All right. Give the man honesty now. He's our friend. We can trust him.
If my character is called into question, I assure you.
No, in all honesty, I was kidding. I guess you missed the sarcasm.
What sarcasm?
To my knowledge, the person we're looking for has been acting strangely.
We have to take his axe.
He scratches something out, writes something else in the notebook. Sarkov says he has to take his axe, he stops. War Dragon?
You know him.
Of course I know him. Everyone knows him. He's famous.
Yes, the Black Staff doesn't know why he's behaving strangely, whether it's charm or curse or something. We don't
Okay.
Been sent in to
know.
break it. Curse breaking. Now that is interesting, and that will certainly add to your ballad. Write something else down.
Ballad?
It's
Of
a
course.
song.
It's the Ballad of the
All great.
KnightLites.
All great. Sokkum goes to
Hear
like.
that talk suspiciously.
Sokkum like is about to explain to Connie the fact that all great heroes have ballads, and he stops and looks at Rashal. Ballad of the Knights.
But
Of course I've been
Ballad-
chronicling your adventures.
Ballad of, like Sokkum is like slowly like entering this wide crouched stance, gripping his chest. Ballad of the KnightLites.
I flick him on the back of the head.
Rashal, what did you cast on him?
Absolutely nothing. I can if you like.
Sokkum's arms just like fire up. We're heroes.
do you have a scroll of silence anywhere?
Yes! 200 gold pieces.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
Hey,
I can do it for
Sokkum,
much
like-
cheaper.
Sokkum like leans down with tears. A scroll of silence silences my mouth, cracks his knuckles, not my fists. My brother.
I'm pretty sure silence is an AoE.
Actually, it silences those too. You can punch whatever you wish and it won't make a sound.
That may be useful another day.
At
I
any
will keep
rate,
that in mind when I get the gold.
so
Anyway.
precisely what did the Black Staff... Melun War Dragon is behaving oddly. In what way?
Didn't say, just out of character.
To be fair, he could just be depressed. Like,
For example, hanging around the yawning portal more than usual.
I said, he could be depressed. Lots of good drinks.
I have a hunch out of character. Can Pierce make the same hunch?
You can assume whatever you want.
Okay. I have a hunch. There's something in the yawning portal he's after. Aside from the generic treasures and wonders and adventure down there.
He's writing as you're talking.
Generic wonders is such an oxymoron.
Generic Wonders, I believe, is in the North Ward. Go on.
Just step. Fucking eye.
But our plan, we have to search for him. And then report back what we find. And we were told one way to find out some information about what's going on.
He's rushing as you're talking.
This is potentially the most risky part. His axe is... what's the word? Sentient?
I'm making an Arcana check.
I don't actually know.
No, it's funny. So you say his axe is sentient, and I rolled the Arcana check, and Rochelle just goes, Azure Edge, yes.
Tell me something, Rochelle. Is that a feature of weapon?
You cut out.
He's like, is that a rare feature of weaponry?
It's usually caused by a mistake.
A mistake?
Yes. Normally, warriors of whatever color or faith don't much care for their weapon chattering in their ear whilst they cleave what for of whatever given goblin or such.
I see. If one wanted it to be done purposefully, would it be possible? Easily?
Easily? No.
I see.
Magic is not easy. Nothing about magic is easy. Well, he looks straight up and breathes out a puff of fire. Except that.
All I know is I hum a little hymn and I can do things. That's my magic.
Yes, but understanding it is rather difficult.
Isn't it more difficult to enchant an already enchanted weapon?
Not particularly, no. In fact, it would be arguably easier than a random weapon, as a magic weapon is already akin to taking enchantments.
You've already got that part down.
Not everything can.
You've already got that part down, Salcom.
Yes, I do. I've got two.
I have. So you're going to what? Take Azure Edge?
We don't know.
The current idea is we take the axe, have a chat, find out what's wrong, and then return the axe.
He's going to be very upset when you take his axe.
That is assuming he doesn't let us just chat with it.
That's yeah.
That is
He's
true.
almost certainly not going to allow you to chat with his axe.
Mhm.
The axe knows something he doesn't want us to know. He's definitely not gonna let us talk with it.
Perhaps I could be of service.
Go on.
Oh,
I have scrolls of invisibility.
Those are expensive, you said there.
I would be willing to trade a less. He looks at Pierce. Lesser invisibility scroll for a bronze dragon scale.
Ah, you sly fox, you.
I don't believe we have one to spare unless someone else has. Unless
We had two, didn't we? Had two, didn't we?
We
Yep.
had two,
Yeah.
Connie claimed one, so we have one left.
didn't that last one need to be given to someone?
There
We
was
have our
two.
options
Connie
of
claimed one.
Rashal. Yeah, we have our options of giving this last one to Rashal, Leviathan, and I
Lafalier.
think that was Lafalier, and I think that was it.
Yep.
Unless we wanted
Rochelle
to
or
ask.
Fala. Those are your choices.
I don't remember who Follow was.
Corellian's
I-
Crown, the
Oh.
apothecary.
I was thinking
yes.
too.
The mute them.
Yeah, the mute genderless elf.
That Connie is trying
Was
to
it-
apprentice under.
Brayden, how sneaky
What
do you
was
feel?
Fala wanting the skill for the dimension?
Yes.
Yeah,
Fala,
lightning
Fala,
potion.
yeah, well, Fala passed you a note that said potions of lightning resistance are expensive.
Ah,
Which, if I'm understanding right, means big money.
Potions of what?
Lightning
Resist
resistance.
lightning.
Oh dear. Wait, why did
System-
you need lightning resistance?
No, that's what she can make out of the scale, and they're expensive.
Oh.
Just imagine.
I would say that we don't
chugging the
need-
potion and then critting the hell out with the axe.
See, I would say that that's not necessarily useful for our case at the moment, but we
No,
never know what
it's
this
not.
does.
She will pay us to give her the scale so she can make the.
To simplify, scroll of lesser invisibility or money.
Yeah.
Right.
In our current situation, I would say the money is a better option.
Probably.
Especially a potion of resist lightning, which, if I'm understanding right, lightning is a very powerful force, and a potion.
You'd be the one to know.
Yeah.
Well, here's my thing.
Just vomit her a
There-
little lightning bolt between her fingers.
There's multiple ways to get money. There's also multiple ways to complete this mission.
Correct.
So
Choose your path, adventurer.
realistically,
Mhm.
ostensibly, we don't have to give the dragon scale to either. It's either a lot of money or invisibility.
So, Braden,
Aye.
how sneaky do you feel?
I'd be a lot
Pretty much
sneakier if
relies
I
on you.
I'd be a lot sneakier if I had my cloak, but I've still got to wait another day for it.
I mean, we can wait a bit.
Aye.
Dude's not going anywhere from what we know.
We
Unless
spent like 3 weeks avoiding the harbor.
You spent,
Like a day and a half.
yeah.
Like, I'm saying our
thing to go
time.
deal with.
It effectively took us a month to do this harbor.
Yeah.
We got Connie's scarecrow thing to go deal with still.
True.
And
Yeah.
to be honest, the way we've been
month later.
probably need the health potions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd say let's skip it on the invisibility. Go over to
Yeah, I
Valor,
believe.
get some health
Yeah,
potions.
Rochelle, I believe there's other ways we can accomplish this.
I might come back for it in the future. But
As
yeah,
you
we
wish.
As always, my friend, you offer an excellent deal, but you understand.
Before you go,
Realistically, I may come-
and he's looking at Salcom. Before you go,
Hmm.
I have a question. If
Of
I
course.
might trouble you.
I am an open book, my friend.
Do you know what a newspaper is?
Oh, what?
Thank you for answering my question.
Yes, of course. What is a newspaper?
Oh my god. You know what? This actually makes sense because Bumblefuck know where Amber is.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a periodical that comes out quickly with the day's events upon it.
Hmm.
we should probably pick one up at some point.
It's like a small book that tells what happened yesterday in the city.
Like
No.
a town crier without the crier.
Yes, actually, he points at Connie. I ask because, well, here. And he reaches under the counter and he pulls out a piece of paper and he passes it to Piers.
He
Look
looks
over
at
his shoulder.
It
Reading
says, Rashal, comma. Have you heard the news? Apparently there's a bunch of foreigners in town saving the day all over Waterdeep, calling themselves the KnightLites, but spelled Nightlight. Do you know anything about them? Write me back promptly. I'd love to get a byline. And it's signed Molly Thornbuckle.
Molly?
Molly?
Side note, I like that last name.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sakam's gonna I don't know who that is, but I like her name and I want to meet.
Hang on, I
Oh,
have
was
a
that Harry
thought.
Potter?
Your friend that wants to information on us.
Yes.
How ostensibly is quote unquote information could be very valuable to her.
How what?
This,
cut out.
if this quote-unquote information could be very valuable to her, I'm sure a meeting with us would be
Yes.
even more valuable to them.
Pierce, the first question is, how much do you trust this person, Rashal?
Melissa?
Yes.
I've no reason not to.
Sorry, did you say? What did you say the name was?
Molly Thornbuckle, but Rochelle said Melissa.
Wait, I thought we were. Wait, who's Melissa?
He
That's
gestures at the
The
paper.
same person. It's a nickname.
Yeah, writers often use fake names so that there's no
Guys, Molly is
face.
short for Melissa and has been for centuries.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I had a friend growing up named Melissa, and I never knew that. So today, I learned.
Holy shit.
that answers a lot of questions I had.
Okay.
So is Lisa? So is Liza?
that one I knew.
Oh,
Wait, so it's Melissa Simpson?
well, maybe
Yes!
your friend would.
Or theoretically Elizabeth.
So, your friend may want more than just information regarding us. Maybe a meeting with us.
Likely.
Come on, Pierce. We all know where you're going. Just come on.
Skip to the end part.
We could potentially do that if we have the time at some point, but that depends on what the others want as well.
As of recently, due to the manor, our time has become that of value.
Aye.
He's like saying this to Rashal. If
One is generally paid for their time and service.
then a meeting is certainly not something outside of our bounds. He's like looking at the rest of the group. What do you all think?
What
Sure.
day and time should I inquire?
I'd say give us a couple days, but
Yes, we have a lot on our plate at the moment.
And we should probably get a few more rescues on the belt just to make things a little more interesting.
I mumble something under my breath about a window.
We're totally adding that, and I'm not letting you live it down.
um.
How about this? You talk to your friend, see if they have a time and date that works a couple days from now. We'll come back tomorrow morning and see what the time is.
I can
Sounds
do
reasonable.
this, however, it's a bit atypical. Generally speaking, the celebrity sets the schedule.
Well,
Well, the
as
thing is, the
said,
schedule is a little up in the air right now.
yes.
Yeah, everything is completely scrambled at the moment.
We have a lot on our plate, and if someone else wants to give us a deadline, then that would be fair.
Very well, I shall await you in the morrow then.
Alright.
If we could circle back, how much did you say that ink was for the notes you need?
It's not just ink, it's ink and quills and parchment and magical reagents. And how many spells did you say you had, Master Aberroth?
There's 7, 4 first level, 3 second level.
And with the discount, 450 dragons?
Again, I don't have that at the moment, but I will certainly
was
have
answering
to
the-
accept.
Here's a platinum. She's pulling them out of her sleeve. She's pulling them out of her boot.
I'm sorry, what was that second one?
Boots.
Boot.
Okay, that's not what I heard, and it's so much better than what I did.
Is it though?
How far?
Listen,
like, how
Listen,
many?
I heard booty, so yeah.
I mean,
no.
that tail though. Anyway,
Yeah, there you go.
how many platinum are you giving him?
How short are you?
I have 25 gold.
Oof.
And you still
I-
owe 5.
She
We
will
can run
give
with
you. Yeah, I think she would just cover it.
Okay, so you pass Rochelle 45 platinum, and he's just staring at you for a minute.
I'm also doing the same.
Now, here's the thing, Connie. Because you said you were pulling those out from various places of your body, Rochelle's gonna make a perception check.
Okay.
Mm.
Can you... Oh, okay, never mind. So you do all that, and Rochelle, like, narrows his eyes slightly when you finish. You set them in the counter, and he says, your wrist guard slipped a bit.
Oh, thanks. Shoves it back into place.
By your attire and my own conjecture, I assume I don't need to give you a warning?
No, you do not.
He nods.
I think Rockham was tense for probably 3 or 4 seconds, but he's going down now.
Asakam is like he's giving the vibes.
Protective instincts.
Anyone I know? I know a great many
Likely
people.
not. Likely not.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like someone you would carouse with.
Try me.
Up to you, Connie, if you want to or not.
Hmm.
Does the name Tristan ring any bells?
I know several Tristans.
Well, there is your clue.
Does he look like you?
Roughly.
Little taller.
So Rochelle, like, points a claw straight up, opens his mouth, closes it again.
It's like, wait.
Does he have a damned asinine signature?
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Traveled with an elf.
Yes.
Yep.
Tula Clearwater, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Her,
Oh,
I
God,
know.
those are some memories.
That's your brother.
I actually learned to spell from
No.
her staff
It's
once.
actually not.
How?
Rochelle, try a little higher up.
He's a bit old for you, dear.
Ew, no.
That's a dad.
That
Completely the wrong direction.
who's your? You know what? Fair enough.
He's also my teacher.
That
Sort of.
explains a great deal, actually.
It really does.
I'm not particularly acquainted with Master Seergaze, but Madam Clearwater, I know.
We met her as well as the rest of her group when we were but children.
Yeah.
Albeit briefly.
Yeah. I don't have notes on the spell anymore, but I learned to spell from one of her staffs, I believe.
Bubble, was it?
He puts both paws to his head. Shriek.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it was loud.
Please do not mention Shriek.
I assume you are very familiar.
Everyone in Waterdeep is familiar with Shriek. Our illustrious Lord of Waterdeep, Laurel Silverhand, is familiar with bloody Shriek.
Well,
Laurel Silverhand is the woman who wears the very long.
Lord Laurel Silverhand.
Yes, Lord Laurel Silverhand is the woman who wears long white robes and such. right?
Yes,
He's the big important person.
He like looks over at Rockham. She's the one that gave me the backstage pass for the opera, right?
Just gonna drop that, okay?
Write something else in his book.
I don't want to claim to know of such thing.
To be entirely fair, the first mistake we had when we met the staff was asking it its name.
Oh, you said you were children. I'm very sorry for that memory.
No, that was great. We scared off the goblins.
Yeah, it was kind of entertaining actually. Though
I can just imagine Rochelle's long
See,
suffering
what's great about this? What's great about this, and you guys haven't caught it yet. Rochelle knows the name that Connie gave the staff.
I know.
hell.
I noticed.
Wait. Oh my god.
That took you way too long.
Listen, you're talking about something we did a long.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. You did it a long time ago, and the Tula went to Waterdeep.
Oh my god.
Actually, she was in town a few months ago.
Oh, really?
Bound for Port
Interesting
Yanzaru,
to
I
me.
believe.
Oh,
I mean, I probably ran into her at the Omni Portal at some point.
We discussed that, yes, actually.
Oh, yeah.
my goodness, this brings back a lot of memory. Oh, the pie.
So it looks at Sockham. Remember the dragon?
Dragon?
I don't know what you mean, Pierce. I couldn't possibly.
Dragon?
Sockham like clears the throat. I couldn't possibly know what you mean at all, ever. No.
Behind Sockham, I just go with finger quotes, dragon.
We all saw it. It just wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
We all could have used a feather fall that day.
At any rate, Miss... Is it Miss Sirges?
Gambleson for now.
Gambleson. I will get those materials for you post-haste. And shoves the money into the till and starts, like, pulling stuff off the shelves.
Nice.
We should head to Steam and Steel, see if those gentlemen are gone yet.
Gentlemen,
Agreed.
Was.
So you know those people I definitely should not talk to?
Yeah.
he stops. Clerics?
Well,
Kind of.
more specifically, and she like makes a fist gesture and does like a fire gesture over.
Ah, the bloody Baldur's Gates police force, yes.
Yeah,
And
they're apparently
Chris goes
in
there.
They don't much care for the likes of me either, if it makes you feel any better.
I
And
bet
I'm
they
one
wouldn't
of the
much
good
like
ones.
us.
One of the good ones. What does that mean?
And
To
It means that, unfortunately, when it comes to those blessed by Lord Bahamut, you have to judge us by the color of our scales.
I choose to judge you by your word rather than your scale.
yes, I've been more focused on you. Are you gold?
And so far, your words have been replete.
True.
Yes and yes.
Huh.
did it take you this long to figure out?
He sets like a wicker basket down in front of Pierce. Here you are.
Thank you.
Listen, Pierce. I look people in the eyes when I talk to them.
My eyes are also gold.
Uh,
Yeah, you know, some people are more perceptive than others.
I don't have an argument for that one. I just should apologize.
Now,
Let's see.
Can I
6.
offer any of you anything else scribberatorily related?
I
For
think I'm
now.
pretty
Other than an ET on my cloak, I'm good.
Tomorrow.
Aye.
Yeah, for now we should be all set.
As you will. Oh,
No.
and
Hope for it to be delivered early.
15.
Miss Gambleson,
Yes.
I'll overcharge them if they come by.
Much appreciated.
God, I need 17
Give my
hours.
love to your parents.
Will do.
17 hours of what?
17 hours of study to get the spells right.
Yup.
Jeez.
You don't need a day.
I'm gonna start making my way back to the.
You guys make your way back to the Steam and Steel,
Thank you.
spinning
Forgot
like Forge Hammer. Yeah. All three of them are working out at the Forge itself now.
Quick question.
Yo,
Can I just wait, which would be smarter? Carrying the basket with me or leaving it here for right now?
that is up to you. But you should
Bold
probably
of you.
bring the basket back to him when you're done.
Bold of you
Yes.
to ask such a subjective question to the DM and expect a straight answer.
I mean, I'm sure you can put it behind the counter and
It
they...
is not my job to tell you how to play your character.
Just don't spill it and you'll
I'm
be
good.
fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna carry the basket.
I mean,
So-
if we're going to go fight scarecrows, that's not a good idea. It's
So
not a good
Lawrence,
idea.
everybody walks up, and Pierce is carrying a wicker basket that smells like ink.
We can stop by the inn or something on the way on.
Good morning.
I mean, Lawrence is hard at work. It's hey guys.
Oh yeah, everybody is hard at work. And I think Avi is the one's like, yes, welcome to the Steam and Steel. Well, I was about
Hi.
to offer you our special for today, but I do believe, well,
What's your special?
we owe you an interview.
Yeah, interview?
He's looking at Connie.
Pardon?
Oh, the armor you asked for yesterday.
Right. Special armor. Right. So, I was hoping to get like,
They're working around you talking, so.
so
I
like,
mean,
you know the armor that looks like fish's mail?
that's scale mail.
Embrick just like grunts in your general direction.
I was hoping for some of that, and also, here's the weird part. I was hoping for some armor for a bear.
At least 2 forge hammers stop. Does the third one?
Briefly. At
Okay.
this point, it's of course she's asking for bear armor.
So there's
Of course
just
she is.
pause, and then Embrick and Avi are both looking at Lawrence.
And Lawrence is like, Lawrence
I like-
stops. What? And you know, it would be like, point Connie, Druid.
I look down at Caro, and for a moment I ponder. Dog armor?
Sokken's gonna look at Connie and just be like, how are you going to carry that?
Avi says, my girl, well, yes, that's one of the questions that I have. The other being, did I hear you correctly?
Yes, you did. And how do I carry my stuff when I'm a bear? Same thing.
You can...
Actually, a good question.
And Embrick goes, Lawrence, my boy, she could turn into a bear.
Among
can do
many.
a lot.
You weren't there to see that, were you?
She can do a lot.
I remember one time she turned into a cat and scared an old man half to death.
True.
And you know, Lawrence stop. I think I missed that one. Goes right back to work.
Embrick goes, am I the only
Sorry.
one who is confused?
You get used to it.
Do
I-
you need a demonstration?
Being not smart really helps not be confused by this kind of stuff.
I'm a druid, if that clarifies anything.
It really doesn't. I am a smith.
And
It
Lawrence
may
actually
be-
stop and rests his very warm forge hammer on his shoulder.
Connie,
She can
maybe
shit, Master Emmerich.
Like a
Want me to show you?
polymorph.
Yes.
Looking to the other two, like, yeah, go ahead.
maybe Embrick needs a demonstration.
Compact room, maybe not a good idea.
No.
Embrick cannot-
You're actually outside. You're outside at a
Outside
forge.
right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Probably make sure people aren't
Just-
around, just in case it weirds them out. Just kinda
Right,
look
so-
around.
Look to Avi, look to Embrick, make sure I'm not going to startle them both. And then I am a bear.
Avi screams.
Yep.
It's not really a bear. It's Connie. It's still Connie. It's a bear.
And Lawrence at
But
this
it's
point
coming.
is just like, God damn, I'm not gonna get any work done. And he
Embrick,
just sits there,
Embrick, like, Embrick, like, walks.
Hi.
Embrick, like, walks over, but he walks over like Steve Irwin. He gets really
it's a
close.
slow, cautious approach,
Yeah,
right? exactly.
exactly. Hands out, like.
Pierce is losing his shit.
Oh
to the
yeah, I'm
side.
sure. Embrick says.
Sokken.
Embrick says. Miss Seargaze.
Yep. She like nods.
You
You
can
just,
totally
you
fuck
just
with them. that way.
nod, and Embrick switches from big tough animal to thing that I need to analyze, and he just like immediately just like gets a little bit closer. You've seen this look on his face before. He is measuring.
Yep. This is Embrick with new schematics.
This is like
You
he's never
Lawrence
made
got
bear
enough good
armor
for days.
before. He's never
you-
made bear armor, and
you-
he's finally got a chance to.
You all hear this like love-struck sigh, and Avi is like leaning on his anvil, smirking.
I mean,
You
Lawrence
okay
is
there?
grinning his freaking head off.
Waving to Avi.
So you like, put your paw up, whip to Avi, and Emperor like takes your paw in both hands, and is just like running his hands over it. And it's just,
I mean, it's big bear paws.
Yeah.
Yes.
the tape, my dear boy, the tape, quickly.
I mean, Lawrence is like, oh, right. Almost drops his hammer.
Yeah, right.
Almost. And zips in to get the extended tape.
Yeah, takes the
because-
tape. And he just starts measuring Connie, and the whole time he's talking to Connie as if Connie can respond. He's like, is this how you always appear? It's this same size. Can you wield a sword with your? We'll come back to that. And it's just
She's
like
nodding and shaking her head
And then-
yes and no as he
And
goes.
then Lawrence is like, breathe, Master Embrick. Yes and no will suffice.
quite. I'm not sure. We would need a custom-made gambeson for the armor. Although the fur might. What do you think? And he looks at Avi, and Avi's like, ah.
You're like, I don't know.
And Lawrence is like, I can help, Master Embrick. I know how this goes with Connie.
It's and Embrick is like stuttering, and Avi goes, horse armor. And Embrick says, no, that would be much too small. And Avi says, no, I'm aware, but it's the same concept as horse.
Size
Armor.
up.
Starting point, as it were.
Right. Horses do need a gambeson, and Avi nods, and this would require a great deal of adamantine. And Avi goes, steel, quite, yes, steel, and we would need
Master
uh,
Embrick.
gold inlay, and Avi goes, silver.
I'm gonna find a seat
And
somewhere.
there's just gonna be a bear. It's going to turn into his dark materials.
This is gonna
Yes.
take a minute, I think. So I'm gonna find a seat.
Yeah, and so yeah, so like, Avi is like constantly correcting Embrick. Embrick is like, where are we gonna get a turban big enough? And Avi is like, we don't need one. Like,
Malcolm is like
but
standing there
it's-
trying to be
it's-
as respectful.
it's the Faerun equivalent of more Daka.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Except in this case, it is more metal.
Yes.
Yep.
At one point, Embrick says like,
It's not more Daka, it's more Champa.
yeah, exactly. At one point,
Who says?
Embrick says, we could probably make some tooth caps, and Avi goes, Embrick, and he stops.
Well,
right.
well, hang on. That one might not be bad. What do you think, Connie? Serrated tooth caps?
Shakes no.
Would you like to curl into a
Fierce
ball
is-
and hurl yourself at your foes?
She just like
Oh my
tilts her
God.
head like, what?
Give bear head tilt.
He
Or
says
bear
he,
head tilt.
he says the Kalashite word for hedgehog, and then Avi says hedgehog, and then Embrick says, like a very large hedgehog.
I don't know.
Connie seems a little confused but very intrigued.
I mean, Connie would have seen bears do somersaults.
Where would she see bears do somersaults?
What?
You're gonna
You've
imply.
seen
You're gonna
actual
imply.
bears.
Hold up,
They do
rewind.
somersaults out of, just for fun.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
they're kinda
imply that we've never gone to a circus.
Yes, I am absolutely
Yeah,
going to
we
imply that you've
haven't.
never been to a circus.
Okay.
I mean,
fair.
even wild bears will do that just for fun.
I mean, that's true.
Not necessarily as an attacky thing, but I'm sure it can be reapplied.
This will be very heavy.
How are
Do
we
you
gonna-
feel pain?
Nod.
Could we perform... And he's grinning. could we perform a test of your strength? And Avi goes, Embrick. No, I'm serious. If we could see how much this bear can. He stops.
There.
Are you looking for work?
I
Cock's
am.
head.
Could you do this with? And Avi goes, Embrick, a horse. Could you do this with a horse and a collection of large lizards, perhaps a griffin? Embrick,
Nods
I
to the
need a
first
working model. I have one right here.
Nods to the first one, cocks her head to the second one, shakes her head to the last one.
Griffins are magical creatures.
Correct.
Gotta leave
Would
it
you
on
be
her.
willing to show me? No. Would you be willing to please prove to the ever-flowing river of my eternal happiness that I am right and horses are stronger than you think they are, Avi?
I
I
believe
mean,
so,
Lawrence is going to
actually.
lose it and just bust up laughing at this point.
Pierce's bookworm. Yes, they are strong.
My point is, my girl, could I, at the very least for this, I need to know how much weight you can carry.
She like nods, following along.
Which simply means that we layer as much ambric weight as we can on your extremities until you cannot freely move. It shouldn't be too ambric. It shouldn't be too painful, and we can do it relatively quickly. And ambric, what? We don't
that-
have enough raw materials. There's a
Don't you
quarry
have-
nearby.
You
Yeah,
have
people.
like 6 people right here that can like, yeah.
And then Lawrence will look around everybody else like, 5, I have to work.
I wasn't. I was including Master apologies, you asked not to say that. We have Embrick if he is so willing to add himself into the pile.
And then Lawrence would look over at Master Emery like,
Oh, I'd love to see
are
that.
you kidding me?
Not to
I
mention
mean-
whatever the heaviest armor he can put on is.
Do we even have a metric to weigh ourselves with in this?
Lawrence, my boy.
Oh crap. And then Lawrence would look up like, yes, Master Embrick?
There's some empty not canvas, sorry. There's some what's the burlap? There's some empty burlap sacks in storage, isn't there?
I will go check Master Embrick. And, Lawrence would zip off.
Yeah, so you start to leave, and Embrick says, "Fill them with pig iron."
And, it'd be, like, wave of the arm, like, right, got it.
Also, fuck.
I'm gonna go with him. Yeah, that's probably gonna be heavy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's pig iron. It's
Yeah, I'm
going,
gonna
it's
go
going
with
to
him
be
to help him carry that.
bulky.
Yeah.
While they're hobbling back, I have this to attend to with, I suppose, Obvi, since Embrick is so preoccupied with his thoughts.
Embrick is. And so before we cut over to you, Embrick says, "How long could you hold this shape?"
She like ponders for a moment. Do I have enough dexterity? Actually, what surface am I standing on?
You're standing on like mud. Turn to
I
earth.
mean, it's dirt.
Do I have enough dexterity to claw out like 1 hour or something like?
You could make a 1 slash.
And
Pierce would
it's already
probably
been
know
over a
this.
minute, so they would probably know.
Pearson, probably everybody would know.
Yeah, probably.
Mhm.
About an hour.
Can you turn
Actually, let me double
into
check that. That might
other
have gone up.
things?
Nod.
An hour with a war horse.
Yeah, any non-magical creature, I believe, if she studies it long enough.
I have pictures. And Avi
Huh?
just sighs.
I believe it
But
has
yeah,
to
we're
be.
nude.
I believe it has to be in person.
I forget what the verdict
looks
on
at
that
common.
one.
Yeah, it has to be in person. So
Yeah, it has
Didn't you have something that was a little badass than a horse? Or was that drop between Waterdeep and...
you say like it has to be in person, and then Brick says, of course. And he starts to say something, and Avi goes, just go. And he nods emphatically, and he says, Mr. Staircase, will you accompany me to the docks, please? And he's like bouncing on his heels.
So that's what we're doing today.
I assume that'd be a very confused roar.
She looks at him, she cocks her head, she looks at herself, she looks at him, looks at herself, cocks head the other way.
As your lovely, normal, talkative self.
Right, back to Connie.
Yeah.
Right, start answering your questions. I need to see them in person, but I can turn into a lot of things. You want a horse? I can do that. You want a direwolf? I can do that.
Direwolf would... and Avi just rolls his eyes. Can you turn into a raptor?
A what?
A Carnosaurus?
Gesundheit.
A Triceratops?
No.
He literally tries to grab you by the hand and starts running.
Oh god.
Oh god, those count as non-magical creatures, so Connie could turn into them.
Is that like an Auroch?
No. Come with me, my girl. I have oh my god, I cannot believe I get to say this as Embrick. I have wonders to show you.
Oh no.
He's like looking at the rest of the party
Is
like,
he
are you
like
coming?
dragging her to a zoo?
No, he's dragging her to the docks.
I'm
Somebody
pretty
may
sure
want to
there's
go with them. I'm gone at the moment.
I'm
Otherwise, I
pretty
would...
sure there's animals being imported or something.
Are you going to let him take you, Connie?
I will follow along.
Okay,
To
it's
get
less following
Like,
and
are
more
you coming or not?
stumbling after.
Yeah, if anyone's going, how's that?
Yeah, I'm following too.
Okay, so Pierce is running after them too. Sock, what did you want to say to Avi?
Well, first, Sock's gonna pull out the shield he got from... That looks a little droopy from the,
Surprised
ooze.
you didn't break it out when Rock was here earlier.
I didn't want to bother those gentlemen.
So you pull out the shield, and Avi looks up from what he's working on, chuckling at Embrick, sees the shield, and his face just falls.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, our interaction with the ooze earlier did a bit of damage to my prized shield.
I was mistaken. It's 2 hours per shape change.
Correct
Say
him
no
on more.
more, perhaps I can be of assistance.
I have 18 gold still, if that's enough to cover it.
What did you pay for it originally?
Nothing. It was free.
You traded it in.
Yes.
What kind of
did we?
shield?
What did we trade it for? Shoot.
He says, you're short. You're short by... He holds up 7 fingers. This many.
I understand math.
Assume,
Forgive me. Yeah, normally people who wear that amount of fur don't really have a head for numbers. You're short 7
I don't,
dragons.
but I can understand. I can understand basic math at least.
A shield
You're
is
short
fine.
7 dragons.
I can gather that somewhere. I suppose I'll bring it back.
You can know
I
me.
also had a question of you, Avi.
Of course.
You and Embrick are fascinating people, and I was wondering, he like puts a hand on his hip and starts like rubbing the back of his head, if I could know more about you and the place you are from.
Avi chuckles. And he says, about this point, Rock and Lawrence are coming back with these huge-ass sacks of iron rocks.
Connie's gone now.
And and Embrick is nowhere to be found.
I just dropped the sack like, are you kidding?
for the metal workers in the audience, pig iron is really, really crap iron.
Yes.
It's also very heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy, it's bulky, it's
So you
garbage.
just drop the sack. Embrick is nowhere to be found.
Lords look around like,
they go.
you know, and then he sees Connie's missing, just like, oh no. You know, he's putting 2 and 2 together.
You know,
Where did they go exactly?
He'd probably give Avi a long-suffering look, like, oh.
docks,
really
as
did
far
it.
as I'm aware.
Look at Lawrence. Pick up the bag.
course.
Or the sack, rather.
I would have gone with them, but Embrick and Pierce went, so I'm rather I'm rather trusting of their abilities.
I promise you, the unextinguishable flame of my heart's desire is capable in the city.
I have no doubts. I am quite serious, though. I would love to know more about you, the place you two are from.
I'm from
Anything.
Waterdeep.
Oh,
Embrick
Whoops.
claims to be from Kalimshan.
I see. Well, knowing more about you and Embrick and the culture you seem to share. I apologize. I feel I'm assuming things now.
Nods.
And
To understand Kalimshan, you need to understand something called a djinn.
That's a
Of
drink,
which-
right?
I had some of that last night.
And Lawrence is
I'm
just
so
very,
glad you
very
made that
quiet.
joke.
Of which the light on the road of my eternal journey claims to be descended from.
Jin.
Nods.
That sounds like a. Excuse me, but it sounds like a god.
Not so much, no. More. Tell me, what do you believe?
In terms of. He points up.
Oh, what? There are many beliefs in our mystical world, and most of them are true.
I've never truly given it thought. My thought has been of my family and their safety.
There are forces, raw, powerful forces. He reaches over and causes some of the water to rise out of the quench bucket. These can have personas unto themselves. We call these entities elementals. The strongest, most powerful elementals are often those with thoughts like you and I, but broader than we can imagine. They have powers that, well, they're frankly unheard of. They can grant wishes, so says the legend, and there are 4 main types. Mirad, Ifrit. I don't remember the other 2. Fuck.
Sorry, Ifrit, what was the first one you said?
Was it not Mirad? The wind is
Yeah.
Mirad?
Yeah, you said Murad.
Yeah, Mirad, Ifrit.
Jinn. Or, genie.
No, it's Mirad, Ifrit, then there's water and earth.
Undine?
Sorry?
Undine?
It's not Undine.
No, it's not Undine. Mirad, Ifrit. The stone one has a cool name too, and I can't fucking remember it.
Dao and...
Dao and.
Yeah, Dao, Jinn, Ifrit, and Marids are
Oh,
water.
Jinn is water?
No, Jinn is air. Marids are water.
Oh, Marids are water, okay. Ifrit, Jinn, Mirad, and Dao. A fair comparison would be a dragon. An
Oh.
old and powerful dragon can, on occasion, rival a djinn. To hear him tell it, the spark that lit the flame of my love is descended from an Ifrit. Which makes him, in a word, royalty.
That's amazing. That is. Wow.
It's not true.
No, but it's still fascinating, don't you think?
I live with him.
You hold a significant point.
Our dear Lawrence, for a time, thought it was rather fascinating. Now, like me, he is aware that the furnace that heats my every waking moment snores, has morning breath, and occasionally sickness.
And Laura just gives this little quiet nod of, yep.
Morning breath can't be worse than Sockums.
And he apparently gets very excited when he can make new types of armor.
Funnily enough, he doesn't make armor.
When he can work on new types of armor. Because he was the one doing all the measuring, wasn't he?
Yes. Embrick, Lawrence, and I... Well... we are doing that which soothes a call that I am not certain you can hear. These primal forces... You're a strong lad. Do you ever feel the need to lift something heavy?
Of course.
Imagine that, but with rain. Or
Like
in our dear Lawrence's case, flame.
See.
And Lawrence just tilts his head a little, like, yeah. He is
Call.
keeping incredibly quiet because, you know, it took a while for him to come to grip.
He like quickly looks between like Lawrence and Avi, like a call to something natural for you.
Quite so.
Something, in a sense of speaking, you were born for.
He gestures at the helmet that he's crafting. And I can cook too.
Oh, believe you me, I believe
Lawrence
that.
Lawrence just smirks at the cooking line, just like, oh yeah.
A little bit
I
of
feel like Sokka makes a brief noise that only Rockham would recognize. It's like, yes, I understand you. He like makes the noise again.
The Goliath version of a squee.
Yeah.
Does
Like,
that, as far as Kalashite culture, there's... Well, let me ask you this. Can you, in a single conversation, describe for me the mountain tribes? The sign of the bear?
I understand not much, but I do know some from our grandfather and father.
Oh, and he looks at Lawrence like, I fucked up.
We didn't grow up in any sort of homeland of Elias.
And
We grew up in a
Lawrence, for his
village.
part, Lawrence just shrugs and looks embarrassed as hell.
Deepest apologies. I thought perhaps I could explain why it would be difficult to give you such information in a single conversation. I would be happy to discuss. Embrick would be happy to discuss Kalimshan at length. You're welcome to take lunch with us whenever you wish. It won't be as lavish as last time, but...
Oh, I would never ask such a thing. Anything.
I mean, Lawrence
Anything.
will be there, you know, if Avi's cooking.
Anything made by you is absolutely incredible on its own. So,
Huh?
I assume that's what you...
Lunch today, I believe, will be, And he says something in Kalashite. What he basically said was tandoori chicken.
And Lawrence is now suddenly having a very hard time not drooling.
Sockham's making
and
that
probably
like
failing.
Sockham's making like that face of like the weird face that stick figures have, like it's straight with the lines.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Don't know what that. I'm not sure what that means, but it
You
sounds
had
good.
some
Oh.
during our lunch, and he makes the lifting motion of the Tandor.
Oh,
And
Oh.
Lawrence is nodding like a freaking bobblehead, like, oh yeah.
Sockham like accidentally slips into giant. Oh, this is gonna be the best day of my life.
Oh, when the burning embers that alight the hearth with warmth returns, we can discuss lunch, providing. And he looks at Lawrence. Providing we finish these orders, of course.
And Lawrence, clears his throat and has the decency to look embarrassed and gets back to work.
We are working -1 hammer, my dear boy.
This may be a bit bold of me,
Yes,
but
Mr.
is there
Robin.
anything I can do to assist?
May not be smiths, but we can lift heavy things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He gestures at the forge. Do you see those handles on the side there?
Look
The
over.
bellows, baby.
Yeah, like Sockham would walk over and like on
Yeah.
this.
Pull it down.
Just does the like acts like goes at it like he's going to do it, like he thinks it's going to be really hard.
Make an athletics check.
Please don't break it.
Yeah, please don't.
Oh no.
Otherwise, it's going to have to be Master Emmerich or me.
I mean, you have mending.
Okay, so
I have.
Yeah.
Mindy only does so much.
So,
Thank you.
Salk, you managed to pull it down, but it's hard. You pull it down, and the whole side of the forge, from your perspective, closes down, and there's a from inside. But it's hard.
Do I notice he's putting some effort into it?
Mm-hmm.
If you need to tag out with me, let me know when, and I'll go sit somewhere nearby.
I mean,
And you
Lawrence,
could be
for
together.
his part, is watching because he knows what it means to have proper heat for
Oh, yeah.
everything. That
And you can just tell him what tune to hum if you need him to keep a certain pace.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
If you can do that, we can continue apace.
Yeah, Sockham's like, there's that, once again, the like, twinkle of like the lightning follows the marks. I can certainly do this.
Okay. You're gonna take a level of exhaustion.
If I trade out with him every now and again, would that help?
You're
with
both
that?
gonna take a level of exhaustion.
Damn.
Is there a
this
spot
is
to mark?
not easy work.
Nope.
The
Is there a
reason I had
spot
the
to
tag
mark
on
that, or do I just?
help avoid that.
I
Or
keep
do I
it
just have to
marked as
remember
a resource.
Ah, okay.
So, Brayden, what have you been doing? Have you just been watching, or have you fucked up?
Braden's just been sitting, listening to the whole conversation going back and forward. It's like, it's going over my head.
Okay, fair enough. So,
The first. Sorry.
Connie, we can end with you or start with you. What would you rather do?
Let's end.
Okay, so we get the shot of Embrick, Pierce, and Connie. Embrick prancing through the streets, Connie and Pierce running to keep up. As you get down to the docks,
One last thing. I can only do it twice a day.
he stops.
Pierce stops a little bit behind him, just laughing his ass off on the ground.
Are you all right?
You just run really fast.
You could have spoken up.
I'm good.
If you're sure.
I'm good. Keep going.
Okay, so he turns and he points at the docks. And he starts leading you through the docks and pointing out various exotic war mounts to you. You see the drow salamanders, you see large boars and hippogriffs and griffins, you see wingless drakes, you see various types of horses, wolves, you see big like elephantine but squat lizard creatures with big stumpy tails and flat horns on their head, and you see dinosaurs.
What was that second to last one?
Dinosaurs.
No, before that.
Kodos.
Kodos.
Because of course.
So yeah, Connie's doing the... You know that gif of Chris Pratt doing the colon O face?
Yes.
That.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What is that?
And he tells you.
You're so
he
cute.
tells.
What are you?
Cuteness proximity. It gets everybody.
Now, you don't have the challenge rating to get all of these animals right away, Constance.
I had a hunch.
But you have now seen them. To your menagerie, please add the following.
Hold on. Sorry, gotta open up the page. Okay.
Please add Kodo.
Kodo.
CR4. Allosaurus. Stegosaurus. Triceratops. Drow salamander. Sun drake. Saber cat. Dwarven goat.
Dwarven goat? Okay.
Dire wolf.
Got that, actually.
Tusk boar. CR4.
Okay.
Hippogriff. Griffin. Wyvern.
Yes, hi.
I thought Griffin was a magical creature.
It is. Giant owl and giant eagle.
I didn't read wild shape into magical creatures.
So cool! I want to pet the cat. I cannot pet the cat. Do not pet the cat, Connie.
Also wyvern? Holy shit.
There's a lot of interesting creatures here.
It is the City of Splendors.
Right, so I can't turn into all these right now? But I will let you know when I can, and she is just in her notebook taking as many notes as she can.
I think, like, yeah, we crossfade till later, and Connie is still writing in her notebook, and Embrick and Pierce both have corn dogs.
Nice.
Because of
Pierce
course they do.
No. Pierce is sitting down trying to shave off some of his own studying while Connie's taking notes while eating a corn dog.
Connie,
Yes.
please roll 2d10 for me, please.
Oh dear.
Nice. Pick 19 exotic creatures, CR 1 and below, and add them to your menagerie.
Oh my god.
Dang!
Today is the day of games.
Oh
No
boy.
kidding.
Exotic creature. Oh dear. 19 exotic.
You can get a monkey.
You
I'm
can get a
assuming they
monkey.
have to be beasts.
Yes, they have to be beasts.
Oh dear.
Like, your normal druid rules still apply.
But like.
However, they
parrots.
don't explicitly have to be in the monster manual. You just have to clear them with me.
Okay.
You know what? Connie parrot so she can talk in bird form.
Alternatively, Connie armadillo, cannonball.
Oh my god.
Something dire armadillo.
I was about to say the same thing.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm
Oh,
just
this is
saying.
awesome. Who knew the stupid ship from Chol would have been helpful after all?
It's not just Chol, but yeah. Sundrakes are from Kalimshan.
Also, I have to ask, isn't a wingless drake a salamander?
No.
I have
A
a question.
salamander is a salamander.
While Connie's doing this, how long do you think it would take for her to take all these notes?
Couple hours.
A couple hours. So, can I shave off if I'm doing my studying while Connie's doing this?
Sure.
Can I shave off a couple hours?
Sure.
3,
2.
2. Okay.
Since when is a couple 3?
Depends on where you are in the country.
Fair.
Yeah,
A
it
couple
does.
means anywhere from 2 to 4 where I am from.
So,
Yeah, same.
I think the last shot we see of the episode, like we pan up from, instead of Embrick leading the way, Connie leading the way, prancing through the docks, and Embrick explaining what all of the creatures are. We are going to get Connie some souvenirs next week.
Oh God!
For now, that's our show.
Yay! This was
Whee!
absolutely
Nope.
amazing.
Oh, this is great.
I have 4 bardic inspirations.
And I have so many character sheets to add.
Yes,
don't
you
think-
do.
I have all of my reagents to learn these 7 spells, and I'm happy.
We have
don't
some
think I'm supposed
shout outs to do, ladies and gents. Great, so go.
Hi, I'm Birchmila, aka Gracie. I do a lot of art and things for Kit's channel, and I also love tabletops. So if you like either of those things, give me a poke.
Did you have fun tonight?
Yes!
Good. Brightwind!
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm Brightwind Inc. I sometimes do art stuff, but due to some computer issues lately, I've had to take a back seat on that because I lost my art program and have to go fix that at some point. But when I am doing art stuff, you can find me over at DeviantArt, sometimes Facebook, and usually on Discord. Thanks for having me.
Delta.
Yo, I'm Dilla, your resident Mad Scotsman. You'll find me hanging about Kit's channel, usually playing Warframe, Destiny, and recently Monster Hunter. If you need a hand with anything, give me a shout and I'll see if I can help.
Mr. Gamzee.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Guy Gamzee, and the mind is a terrible thing to waste, so let me, the bard in training, do it for you. I'm always a click away if you need anything such as a story recommendation, assistance with an idea, or a book and movie recommendation. I watch a lot of them, so...
And you have a thing tomorrow.
Yes, and just once again, tomorrow at 6 o'clock is the final session of Frigid Reality. Be there. It'll be great, I promise.
It will absolutely be great. Nightfall.
Hello, I am Nightfall the Kitsune. I guess I'm now Kit's community manager. I am Nightfall in the Discord. If you need absolutely anything, you can send me a poke. I need to get back into streaming. For right now, I'm not doing anything with that right now.
And last but certainly not least, Burb.
Hey guys, Tracecare here. I hang out with Kit on their Discord, and if you need me, I knit soft and fluffy things. And since I am apparently no longer going to Korea for the time being, hit me up. I have lots of yarn.
I will hit you up for yarn, and I will also hit you up for snacks.
Yep, working on that too. You have more coming.
For my part, I am the Sharp-Eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the masked bard. This is a channel that is devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So if that's to your fancy, you're in excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoyed your time with us. I stream every single day, and we're rolling with advantage in 2020, which is 2 chances to catch a given stream. Unfortunately, I missed the afternoon stream the last couple of days because my clock wasn't working, but it's working now, so we should be back tomorrow with more Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order from Respawn Entertainment, and then we have the finale of the Frigid Reality that evening, so that should be fun. Stop by, if you like tabletop role-playing games, or if you don't know if you like tabletop role-playing games, we would love to have you. For now, I'm going to get out of here, but when I do, I'll be hosting someone. It's someone who I like, someone who I hope that you all will like, and can spread some of the love that was felt here today over in their channel. And please check back here, because I'm always hosting someone, and you might find your new favorite streamer that way. For now, though, as ever, it's time for me to leave you with these parting words. From myself, my keepers, and those joining me on the stage this evening, to all of you, the regulars, the followers, the newcomers, and the lurkers, whether you're just having a seat by the fire, or you've got a running tab at the bar, remember, there's always more stories to tell. And hopefully, I'll see you all next time for another round of Waterdeep, the conclusion of our monthly open dice night, and a new chapter. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again soon.